Listen.
Yeah. Yes, Lord. Oh. Get that out of there.
I caught myself this time. I said, oh no, the mute button won't get me this time. Hey everybody, it's your boy Matty Rants. Da da da. New shirt. Da-da. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. It's another installment of the panel. You already know what it is. It's like a recap of the weekly events, television shows, movies, hot topics that happen throughout the week, all summarized in sometimes hilarious ways with my good friends, my kinfolk, all here with you today, including you who are the live audience today. Please do me a favor, since there's almost 100 of y'all in this piece within the first 2 minutes or so, hit that like button, share, and subscribe if you are new here. Become a part of this rant pack family. We are a family, and you know the words, because we are going to talk about Rusical today, so it's only appropriate that I sing one from a Rusical that I like. Please, Drag Race, don't do Dreamgirls. Don't do it. Don't do it. Anywho, I'm going to give my social medias first and then go ahead and bring in my friends here today, and they're going to do the same for you. Also, we will have disclaimer and all that jazz, all that good stuff. I'm choosing to use my hotspots today versus even trying to or attempting to do the Wi-Fi, since y'all already know me and Xfinity are doing this right now. But I do have a technician on the way here tomorrow. So my off day tomorrow, I will be definitely getting that taken care of. Tuesday, y'all will have a special Chucky treat, as well as the next day, me and Dooley will be back in our normal live routine with Dragula Titans. It's been a long time since we had an evening show, friend. But we'll get this Sunday show out the way. Drag Race UK will be on the menu. What did we think of the Rusical? What did we think of the Runway? That lip sync and controversial opinions about someone's decision for their own mental health have been put into question for some odd reason. Drag Race Italia, season 2, should we or shouldn't we? And that's what I'm going to call it today, because I'm going to tell you why we shouldn't. Well, yes, I will even present some of the runways for my panel members to figure out if they want to even try. I'm also going to bring up Canada versus the World's Runway 2. Because, yes, not runway, but I should say promo looks. And then we have hot topics after that, okay? All right, let's go ahead and do my social medias. And I see y'all already in the live chat. Thank you so much for being here. At MattyRants everywhere except for Twitter, which is at the MattyRants. You can find that all in the description down below. If you grab a branch and eat some fruits, Matt TV, it's a good boot. You also can book me on Cameo. That's right, Cameo. I am there for any special messages that you need. I also have merch available at dragqueenmerch.com. Just type in Matty Rants. You'll be able to find the panel. Sundays are best with the panel. Rant pack and Matt Tiffia shirts are available. Also, I do reactions to each and every one of these shows that I review on my channel on Patreon, where you can subscribe for as low as $1. That's it, just $1. And then once you, of course, tune in, you can catch me with my actual first reaction. Normally when I do my reviews, it's because I've watched it 3 times and I have a different take on things, but you'll get my initial reaction if you join the Patreon. So thank you so much for being here, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Hit that thumbs up if you would for me, please. I did just move into my new home, and I will have a wish list put up if you want to drop a tip in my jar, because I just moved into my new home. PayPal at me /MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, Venmo MattyRants. Trust me, I have a list of things coming together. I already have some things that are on my way via Amazon. I'm waiting for something to get here now, and I need to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Now, let's go ahead and bring in my first co-host. See, Diggy is on his way, but he's a little bit behind, and Blake as well has some personal things going on, so they may be here, but if they're not, please send Blake some love. But let's start first in Atlanta, Georgia. Are you... Oh, see Diggy here. Look at that. He got off the bus. Train. Listen, I'm going to Atlanta, Georgia, where the players play. I don't know the rest of the song. I'm lying, but I don't want to continue this song before I give that man some more money. It's Jamar 84.
What's going on?
Oh, hi. You got your creepy hat on today. Ooga booga booga
booga. What's going on, everybody? What's going on?
Jamar, happy to have you here. Could you give us your social medias for us, please?
Certainly. So you can find me on all social media platforms at Jamar84. That's spelled JAMAR84, with the exception of TikTok, which is Jamar840. Be sure you click the link in the Instagram to head on over to the cosmetics page. Yes, grab yourself something and support Black business. Amen. All right.
All right. Thank you, Jesus. And he is the one. All right, Jamar. Glad to have you here today. So happy to see you. This bitch is busy. So, successful. Not the Trey song. Mm-mm. All right. Move. Squarespace.com. All right, so listen, let's go and move in this direction. I'm gonna do this in order by who got here. I thought that was Trey. Wasn't that Trey singing that part though? No, it had to be. It was Drake and Trey Songz was on there. Yeah, Trey Songz was doing the successful part. I just want to be successful. Yeah, that was in tune. It couldn't be Drake that sang that. Drake rapped it, right?
Wow.
See, look at that. I mean, that girl be singing in homophones. Hold on, let me see here. Drake featuring Trey. Before I bring you, I was right. It was Trey Songz. Okay. Had to make sure. I was like, I know somebody was singing and it wasn't Drizzy. Okay, listen, let's bring in this Taurus up in this room. A bull in the china shop if you fucking play with her right, okay? A good PhD on an average night. Listen, it's a little Dooley, but it's never too underscore noted. I was right.
Greetings, friends. I'm just here to protect Scorpio season because Libra season was some bull. So happy birthday to Team Jamar84 and all the other Scorpio girls, because that's what we're giving. This is my healing season, and I'm excited because this is my season to heal and to feel the feelings into the new year. So shout out to the Scorpio girls. I feel like my life is no longer under assault, and we're gonna just keep it that. We're just gonna keep it there because
So I'm glad you had the time to slap me in the face, burn my body,
I did not
and
say
get
anything
rid
about
of it.
Matthew, Jovan,
Libra.
I said nothing about Matthew, Jovan,
You don't need it. You do.
Rants the fourth. I didn't have to slap you down to build my homegirl up. All I'm saying is, new season, new energy, new me. Let's go.
See, that's what Tauruses do. Okay, they come in the room
and not attack people. What?
They break everything in the house. It's like, what's happening here?
I said, hey,
everything was in balance.
Hey, girls out there in YouTube land, I'm celebrating the new energy. I said nothing about Matthew, Jovan, Hakeem, DeWanda, Pizza Cake, Rants. I said nothing about her.
Why do I get a Jovan and a Hakeem?
One of my favorite things is giving girls extra names. So you just got a slew of extra names.
Julie, I'm so happy you're here. Tell these people where they can find you, girl. Damn.
I'm happy to be here too, y'all. We'll go short way. We'll do long way later. Everything is at linktree.com/Dooley__noted. The wish list, the apps, the social media, the photo, whatever y'all want is there. Just go. It's all there. That's it.
Thank you, Doja Cat. All right, listen.
Does that mean I gotta shave my head?
Moo.
I mean, I might look like a cow these days, but like, I got hair.
Right.
You know what? All right, Kenya more hair care. It's okay. Listen.
Spring, summer.
Oh, she knows that. No way.
I got about 3.5 housewife quotes. That's it. You know this. I got 3.5.
You may not know Housewives, but Shireen still came out with her clothing line. See, Diggy is here today, so we need to hear about
the website went down when it finally launched, and then the girls was like, "Oh, this is Sheen." I don't know.
Yeah, we're going to get that report in just a second here. Listen, if you saw what looks like Slender Man running through the subway system, that was C. Diggy. I'm kidding. But at the same time, he got here on time. Always good for a nasty read. Don't come for me because a tourist just tried it on the slick. It's C. Diggy 1. You did. You did.
I tried nothing.
Hey,
Diggy.
Hi.
Chris, I had to give a little bit of this today.
Oh yeah, I saw. I love it.
And there's a back.
Oh my god, I love it even more.
It's that lunchbox. that if y'all know that store in the mall where it's like if you buy something you give people lunches back. I'm
I
like,
thought that was a
sure.
Roseanne reference.
Okay.
Oh, the lunchbox
The Lunchbox.
diner. Before we, found out a lot about her. I miss the good
I still watch
days.
the Connors, and it gives.
I can only watch the old Roseanne, before she figured
The
things
new
out.
one gives, man. You gotta watch. They give.
Are you sure? See, Diggy, how you doing? Welcome here. Welcome.
Yeah. I just ran from Philly to get here, so I'm here.
Listen,
Did you hang out with- well,
I
Blakeisha
hope you
was in
didn't
DC.
smash any cars along the way here, but we thank you so much.
Oh no, I'm happy to be here. So my socials is cdiggy1 on Instagram and Twitter. I have my own YouTube. My BravoCon experience is coming up. Just as soon as my social life, is not on fire, it'll be up. There's patreon.com/cdiggy1 and there's the Cash App link right there.
Fabulous. Thank you so much for being here, C. Diggy. Can't wait to hear about your BravoCon experience. I'm sure it was. Oh, you already talked to me. I know how your experience went. I was about to say something riveting, but it pretty much was. And he can confirm a lot of tweets that had happened in real time since the girls were saying this and this was taking place. But we are happy to have Siren Head here today. Thank you so much for being here, Chris. Now, y'all see these dollar signs next to these babies' names? If you want to throw them a tip because one's a Taurus and one's a Scorpio and one's a Leo, whatever you want to do with that, do with it. Do with it and do it well. They represent downtown New York City. This one is what? Bronx, Brooklyn, Harlem, Atlanta, Georgia, Houston. Didn't work out. Thought it was going to be better that way. Either way, drop us a little tippy poo. It'll be just fine. Just fine. We appreciate you for being here. Now, I'm going to give y'all a little something because for some odd reason, I have to do this each and every week because people don't know how to act. But this is for you. It's a program for entertainment purposes, I swear. And content is not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individuals, or wigs. All opinions expressed by MattyRants and program participants are solely the personal views and don't reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. No hate should be sent in the shows or individuals mentioned in this program, so please don't be a poot. And if you feel uncomfortable viewing this program, please consume some activity and have yourself a good poot. Okay? All right. My edible from yesterday is still sitting inside of me here, so I'm going to try my best. I was a dum-dum with what happened because I went to some pop-up that actually was like a low-key dispensary, and I was able to shop till I dropped. Oh, bitch. Oh, I'm
that
good.
Edible to sleep to wake up still high pipeline.
The problem is I ate a whole lot of food, as y'all saw me post. That salad's still sitting there looking at me crazy. But that on top of what I thought was just a certain amount of milligrams, but was really 400. I had a very, very interesting evening, to say the least.
I have a question for my friends here in the room. What's the longest time you've been lifted? The longest amount of time?
It's still going right now. Since 1 p.m. yesterday, it's still going, and
I'm about 30 hours. 30 hours. I played myself.
One
like you was filling your oats, and you was like, "Oops."
Diggy, I bought it from these nice little white ladies, and she was like, "Have fun," and I didn't know what she meant by that, and I was like, "Oh, it's just one." Like they're like I bought like a couple of them, just one. I chewed that sucker. I put this on God. 1:30 a.m.
It just took you down.
I had to get up from the bed and go in the bathroom and just sit by the toilet like this. Like, oh my God, like get out. Like yes, it was
your body was emitting, and you was like, girl, I can't.
If I moved my head 1 inch,
oh no,
the world was moving, bitch. I was like, oh no.
My longest is about 30 hours, and I made them myself, and I underestimated my recipe and played myself to the left. And I woke up and I had to go to work, and I was like, well, girl, we at the Apple store today, so like work.
And I'm an elephant. Y'all know I'm an elephant. Like, Jamar, you've seen how much I can go down. Dooley, you too. You know I can go with them. I can Snoop Dogg. I can Snoop Dogg. But those women, how dare you? Whatever you, it was too much. I was like, that was a lot. I had to message them this morning. I said, so when you wrote 400, did you mean split between the four? She goes, no, per one. per one. I said,
God.
I ate
Per
the whole
square was
thing.
400.
Yes. And I said, I ate the
Oh, you
whole
lying.
thing. She was
Oh,
like,
see, they played you.
oh, well,
Are you
have
alive?
fun.
It'll be like 400 for a container, maybe like 50 per. They played you. They played you.
No, there shouldn't be visuals. And if there are, honey, go to the hospital.
Y'all,
It shouldn't be.
I
Shouldn't
get
be.
visuals generally speaking when I'm lifted, but like, you know.
Yeah, Jane don't do that for me. It's not supposed to be a hallucinogen unless someone threw a little something in there. But I will say what it did do to me last night. The paranoia was real. Was
I
real.
turn into Sasuke. I'd be like eyes. I'd be like, I just be it was eyes
Baby,
and spirit. That's all
my
I feel.
neighbor moved 1 inch. I said, "Who's at the door?"
Get out the way.
Dancing was not as fun. I
Ooh.
can't
In that. I know.
The AC turned on, and I was like, "Oh my Jesus, what is this?" It sounded like a machine. I was like, "What's up?" I'm finna the computer.
And then you be sitting there, you be like, why is it so effing cold, girl? What is it? And then you're like,
I turned that AC to 68. You better believe it. I need to be in the freezer. But I will say the sleep was wonderful. I had a great sleep last night. I'm doing a little banter beforehand, y'all, before we get to this, just to break the ice. Also, be careful when you give your numbers out to people. I dealt with a psycho today. I literally only knew them for 7 hours, and I was all kinds of bitches.
I saw that screenshot.
I was all kinds of bitches and shit. I was like, what is going on here today? Weird. Don't just be careful.
I have blocked for less. I am the block king. I don't have time. I am the block king.
I didn't respond in 8 minutes and I got attitude.
Blocked.
8 minutes. So I guess you're not interested anymore.
Blocked.
If I wasn't, I am not now.
Jamar.
Exactly.
Jamar.
Exactly.
And I was like, I don't like how the energy is going. Do you know they messaged me from a different number just to call me all kinds of names? Like,
blocked.
I had to block, screenshot, do the whole Jack thing.
From everything. iOS, Cash App, Christian Mingle. I don't care. Blocked.
I was like, I haven't even known you for 24 hours and you're upset like we were like going out or something. This is crazy. So
I told the girls, I'm H word. I'm not desperate. Blocked. Blocked.
Yeah. So be careful out there, y'all. These people are weird. With that being said, seriously be careful, because I was, girl, what? I was like, what is happening here? It went from an Apple phone to a green messages.
Blocked. Blocked.
He pulled me from the bullshit number.
D is plentiful, it's bountiful, it's everywhere. I do not have to pull it with your mess. I'm H word, I'm not desperate. Blocked. And I go to therapy, so I'm gonna talk about you at my therapy session the next week. So like,
that's the best part. I get to talk about them on Thursday. You feel me? I get to have that conversation on Thursday.
Sunday is my day. Like, yeah, girl, you know what happened? ABC.
Sister.
Really? Yeah.
She's gonna be, now, Matt, what did you learn from this today? I'm gonna be like, to never, ever, ever give my phone number or ever away, ever again, ever. Like,
that is
ever.
not the lesson, but work.
Yeah, it is the lesson. That is totally the lesson.
That is not the lesson.
Something told me literally not to give it, and look what happened. I learned my lesson. I thought, don't give it, and then it said, well, you got what you asked for.
Come on, Keebs, Blocktober.
Okay.
Blocktober.
Listen, and it was like, I'm looking for a relationship. Who no, you were looking.
Okay,
for
Block. It's too soon. We've been talking for 8 minutes. We're not there yet. I'm just trying to figure out what you like and don't like. We ain't talk about that, Block.
Oh my goodness, it was funny. If I showed y'all the
Blacktivia.
screenshots, Blacktivia, y'all come on with these names. Oh goodness, that's how I felt last night, Blacktivia. So before we start this up real quick here, I got the opportunity to talk to Big Brother winner Taylor Hill this season. You see Miss Taylor up in the corner over here, and Silky Nutmeg Ganache. Shout out to the Chat Block for that opportunity. Great interview, great space. Found out that Taylor's favorite song off of Renaissance is Heated, and she had a really awesome explanation for that.
Heated.
It was like when she heard it, it was at the right time too. So I was like, okay, I'm here for it. But that will be out soon. Give a Chat Block. The fans give you, girls hot. Y'all forgive me. Okay.
I thought that was Raven on the right for like 2 seconds.
I did for a second too. I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay, not us, but
I was about to have some questions like, who is this? Never mind.
I thought that was Raven. That was Raven.
Not Raven.
I thought it was right. I don't know.
I'll continue. So that will be available on the Chop Block. Give a look for them on social media with both YouTube and with Twitter. Apologies to whoever that was that felt that this shouldn't have been said. But thank you so much for tuning in, everybody here. And I can't wait for y'all to see that interview coming up. Great. Now, let's go on and move on into where we can actually start dragging folks, shall we? This is Drag Race UK. And RuPaul showed up chilly. And I was kind of here for this.
She's trying to give New York puffer coat, and it's not. It's boo.
It was very questionable. I was just wondering why.
It's been a long day, I'm sure.
I'm sure the coat is expensive. I mean, is it a Montclair or whatever you call it? I'm not really...
I think it's giving Uniqlo.
It may have been made in a sweatshop, knowing how this lady's been operating. So
they made it in the wild basement.
With all people who got sent home first, right? No,
Mystique Summers Madison made that coat in the wild basement.
Now you know that's a lie.
Okay, that was a layered joke, everyone. That's how you read. That was a layered joke. Write that down. That was layered. That was about 3 or 4 layers, and that's funny. We are mean. Ooh, that stung me, and that my name was not listed. Wow.
I mean, you just set her up for failure, but then again, so does production. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Now there was a reading challenge. This one was in particular better than most of them. For some people, Cheddar, it was kind of okay, but I have to give a couple people shout outs. I did write some of these jokes down in case y'all forgot, because it was so many moons ago. But let's see here. I believe we had Black Pepper told Danny Beard, I know you love Marmite, but stop using it as your foundation color.
Funny.
I told you that lady be dressing like she's about to go rob a bank. Blake is here. We'll give him a chance to fully pull himself into this one. Are you ready, Blake? I have to close out the screen just to give you the appropriate intro here, because that's live.
She got high blood pressure. She's from Detroit. Everyone give it up for her. I swear I love her. I swear I do.
Tank top. I'm gonna get you later. Listen,
I had an energy drink. I'm sorry. I'm zooted.
That's it. No,
baby. This Celsius is doing.
I told you, Celsius is like the way.
Celsius is doing. I'm sorry.
Here comes Fahrenheit 911. Blakeisha, get in here. Get in here.
Greetings and salubrious salutations. How are we doing?
We're Dooley.
I just want to say that.
We're Dooley. Yeah.
If you didn't, that's the problem that you have.
Blake, I have that same energy you're exuding right now.
If you don't love me, there's something wrong with you.
Blake, do you want people to find you?
No, y'all can keep talking.
Cool. All right. So back to Black Pepper here. Shout out to my friends on this panel. We're stupid. This was a funny joke. This was a funny joke. We're happy for Black Pepper. Go on, sister. Love you. Baby, we going to talk about you today. Especially because there were some people who had opinions that should have just kept them to themselves. But I did enjoy your read of Dakota Schiffer. You are blonde, you are beautiful, and you have legs as long as you make conversations feel. That was a great read. Also, a good reference to The Help. I am going to skip through this because I realize that I'm no longer interested in having this conversation about the reading challenge, but it was fun to say the least. LaFille, they're playing you. They are playing you this season.
They are playing her.
That's so like, why is she here? I mean, she's not even doing bad, but it's just like there's nothing to talk about her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know y'all asked her questions, and I know we could have put some stuff up here, and it's every now and then we get one little bloop, 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 and then that's it. And then until we see her in the bottom 3 again, I'm like, what is going on? What is happening here?
She's like the Crystal of Drag Race from Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Oh.
Because Blake, I was right there, like, who? Wait, Versace.
Exactly.
Couldn't be. Oh, not the Chris. Wow. So you're saying, Chris, that she
there's
needs
potential there, and sometimes there's moments, but they fade and come right back and be like, "Oh, you're here."
I mean, she
They're
hasn't
giving
found
her
her
that
crowd.
sugarcane edit. Like they use her to help other people's storylines, and they're gonna just chop her randomly.
They're gonna probably chop her next week or the week after.
Probably.
It was
was
her
for
doing
the
really
rock.
well this week and then having a really great outfit, but then being told, meh. And I'm like, what? She should have been safe. And then just a bottom 2 with the other girls up there. We
Right.
could have had 5. There was no need for 6.
Mm-hmm.
But regardless, I thought your Mr. Smithers joke towards John Burrs Blonde was funny. I'd have said Mr. Burns, but pop off. Danny Beard, I'm really liking you this season. I'm kind of getting sick of girls playing with your silhouette online. She does the same silhouette all the time. I'm here for the pads. I am
she
here for
looked
the
like the
sofa.
Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, but like I'm here for it, and she does it correctly. And
She
like,
looks
works.
shamed. She looks like if I saw her walking down the street, I know that girl was bodied.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Her knees don't touch. You know it. You know it. Like, you know it.
Do you remember like 2015 when you had to have like the thigh gap? Like that was the girl silhouette. Yeah.
I'm like, it's a tuning fork when I would see Danny walk down the street. But speaking of in tune, it's Jake Yonsei here is the winner of this week's challenge.
Ooh, okay.
Pixie
She
Polite.
started new social media this week. Shout out to our good Judy Jenkins.
And before girls tried me, I text Jake like every other
We
day. So
actually
let's
talked
not
to
do
her.
that. Like, please don't do that. But I definitely talked to her this week.
funny.
But yeah, go ahead,
Just like
Pixie.
that.
As long as it hit. With Pixie, I'm going to say that at least she's winning something here, and she can't sit there and complain that she doesn't have a second badge, which I'm like, girl, you're consistently high, though. Like, why are you upset all the time? But it's okay. I understand. Second is first, and first is last, I guess. I don't know. Larry Poppins, I need to hear these opinions. You didn't like this Rusical?
Matthew, when I tell you, I watched, and then I watched, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. So then I fast forwarded to when they got judging. I'm over it. Maybe I've aged out. I can't do the half bootied musicals anymore. Like I can't do it. I can't.
This was actually really good. I'm shocked you didn't like it.
After season 11, we got to retire this. We have to retire. Nothing will ever boot.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Jamal.
I am the opposite of everything Dooley just said.
Come on, Nova.
180.
The opposite, because this was one of those musicals where it was just like nobody did just so visibly bad that I could just like obviously tell who the bottom 2 were. I'm like, okay, maybe this and maybe that, but I was like, I actually enjoyed this. I feel like a lot of people took the choreography and the criticism they were getting in rehearsal very well. So I was like, I was entertained.
I thought it was good too. Like, I think when you have a Rusical, when you have this situation where people actually have like have talents to be on stage like that, it works really well as compared to the last few seasons of America's, where like the girls don't like musicals, they don't do live singing and shows and stuff like that. Like these people, this is what these girls do, and it showed.
I mean,
some of these girls do.
Even the girl who didn't think they were going to do well, at least did better than expected. She could have been up there looking like, what's her name from Down Under, who completely forgot the choreography and started staring off into space. Or when,
girl, which one?
Bing, 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 bing.
All of them. All.
Or like, at least it wasn't like Starlet, who sat up there on stage thinking she had a great time. Meanwhile, she's over there trying to figure out what space and time looks like together. I she like quantum equations, but I thought it was pretty good. Having this child not seeing Mary Poppins did strike a nerve in my spirit, though. I was like, now I know you young, but that's a gay institution. You've never seen Mary Poppins?
I don't like Mary Poppins. I never liked the concept. I mean, I know the concept of the musical. I've listened to all the music.
Girl. That's your jam.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
that's your jam.
And I love Julie Andrews. I was just like, I don't want to see this. Like by the time I was conscious, I was like, I don't want to see this white woman do these white things.
I heard how conscious came up close to that, and I got where you were going with that. Where it was, the change in the tune of what you watch. See, I was a kid watching Mary Poppins and Bed Knobs and Broomsticks, that kind of stuff.
I think Chitty Bang Bang. Those
Yeah,
are the
hello.
girls. Like,
but before we found out the bad stuff with Disney, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna clarify my point. So, like, fundamentally, I don't think that I hate the Rusical, and I understand like that's a skill that the girls do, and it like sets you up to do like a multitude of things. I think Drag Race has to change the lens under which they do Rusicals, right? So like we now have girls that were born in 99, 98, 2001, so on and so forth. And so like when you have like the girls trying to do Sheba Queen of the Desert versus maybe something a little bit more contemporary, it doesn't translate the same. So like if we're gonna keep this challenge, we have to make sure that we move the barometer so that not only the audience understands the references, but that the girls do it. We are holding these girls accountable for some old shit, and it kind of bothers me.
I fully disagree with that.
I have a question though.
Present your wait. You said, see, did you agree or disagree with that?
I just have a question to Dooley's point. I'm like, is it the show's fault that the recipes aren't being like passed down? Like, shouldn't the contestants be cultured enough?
The recipes. I think it's a both and it's an either or. So like, I do think they can do a better job with giving us the material that the girls understand. I also agree that the girls that are casted may not be the girls that are getting the recipes because they're shooting for reality TV. They're not shooting for drag skills. And so you get a weird cross section. And I said what I said, and I'm gonna hold on to that, Diggy.
Okay, Blake, to your point in the disagreement, I'd love to hear your take on this.
I think as far as musicals go, because they are so iconic and they get redone generationally consistently, there's no like that idea of it's old doesn't quite fly for me, right? Like it's like, we're gonna do a Rent musical for a Rent Rusical. Rent came out in 1996. Like you should still know Rent. Like you should be familiar with
I hate Rent.
And I don't even like Rent. I don't even like Rent, but I know Rent. You know what I'm saying?
I know familiar with Funny Girl, like particularly like in Dakota's case, like you do a Funny Girl look for your runway, and you hate like it's like then what?
And that's a really good reference for musicals, like Funny Girl.
Is it okay to hold a 2000s born girl for some 1964 as content?
Yes, because that content continues to come up. Like,
and it can be taught.
Mary Poppins just had a sequel in the time in which she was born, so like she's not unaware of Mary Poppins.
I'm sorry, Jamar. And I also
Jamar,
go ahead, friend. I'm sorry.
What would you have to say, friend?
As a contestant on RuPaul's Drag Race, judged by RuPaul, you should know references that RuPaul likes.
And she's an old bitch, and so you should know she like old shit.
So it's like you should going in, if you know what has worked in past musicals and challenges like that, you know what's gonna make that bitch laugh. Like this is you go in like this is the audition for the show that you're going into. You already know.
So you're saying like we've been new. We've been new. We've been new.
They're not gonna change that, child.
That's where I'm at with Jamar's opinion here, because it is literally you're trying to impress this fossil fuel of a woman here, and you have to make sure that you can basically pull up the bones and put them on display in the museum. That's all. And I'm with it though, because if I ever got on the show, Lord knows what Rusical we'd be doing, and I'm like, well, bitch, I may not have seen it, but I'm gonna have to give. I'm gonna have to give.
Somebody said in the comments, why should the younger generation be responsible for knowing references? Part of that to me is on the flip side, as older generations, you also have to keep up with new references. So like you have to build your library of knowledge. And just because you weren't born in the 70s, don't mean you shouldn't understand what happened in the 70s.
Exactly. And there have been girls who are older on the season that do get it. And even if they don't, they're being taught in that day. It's supposed to be open to that sort of information because, that's how you get further in life. You can't just stay behind.
I still feel like some of that is subjective though, because so like, for example, like, I'll just talk about me. I love Living Single. I love Insecure. I love 101. Like those are the things that I want to pass down to my kids.
Mm-hmm.
I love The Wiz, and that may be the exception, but like we go back, like there's a certain point when like my like view of what I think is iconic as a gay black man, it, like So I think some of that might be taste, some of it might be perspective, some of that might be choice. Like I get it, but like everything that they deem applicable may not necessarily move that. Like because you change and like you think differently, you understand differently, and those are things that you choose to like pass down.
Yeah, I feel like that applies in reference to preferences. Like, you know how we feel about certain things because one show may not be as big of a deal as another to you, even though it came out in the same sort of era or maybe a little bit behind it. And it's just what you feel should be moved on through the roots. Like, for example, I wouldn't ever promote Midnights. Ever. I would never do that. I would never continue that path for these people who want to say that never. I would in my 20 years from now. Oh yeah. We will, because that stays in the register. You know, there's certain stuff that stays there and other stuff that doesn't go anywhere. But for me, even if I'd missed it, I still try to catch it because there's certain movies and shows that I may not have caught until later on in life that I found to be really great. Seinfeld, low key, I hate to say it, is one of those shows. I would never watch that when I was younger. Now, because I'm low key having to force to watch it on Comedy Central, bitch, some of those episodes are fucking funny and some of them are absolutely wrong.
Cheers.
Frasier is a great show. Cheers is a good one too. Like there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, okay.
But
I see everybody's point. I'm not arguing.
You know,
I'm acknowledging.
No, I'm here for it, but that's why we're having this discussion because I'll give you another example. The George Lopez show is something that came up when we were like teenagers or whatever. Bitch, it is my 2 a.m. TBS go to sleep show now.
Can we talk about how TBS played George Lopez about 80% louder than the other shows on their network?
And
that's why
you sleep and you wake up.
That's why American Dad is on TBS and it's doing well on TBS. And people are like, oh, I didn't even know American Dad was back. I'm like, bitch, it's been on TBS. They renewed that sucker for like the last 5 years. New episodes and all. That's why Adult Swim's been getting them because, of course, Viacom and Junction Together, it all works in a loop. It all works in a loop. Yeah. Not George is just loud. He is loud because, you know, he goes right to Angie. He goes right to screaming.
It's loud.
I'd be like, oh my God. Okay, but again, you know, this is why we have these conversations. Everyone has
Golden Girls, Rika.
Yes, he's talking about Golden Girl.
Not that one show with Betty White with the white women. Come on, you better.
Rico.
What other one? The hotel one?
Golden Palace.
Yeah, no one talks about Golden Palace. Not even Hulu wants to talk about Golden Palace. I don't even know why they put it up there. Dooley, if you don't come back, I swear to God. Girl, listen. Oh, you ready, Pamela?
I'm sad. Stevie R was like, bye, girl. And I was like, wait.
I was about to say, I was like, what in the comical effect is happening here?
I just saw the episode where Big Daddy came to see Blanche, and Blanche was like, my daddy.
Oh, are you talking about Hot in Cleveland? That one? Because I remember that one. That was an interesting show. Hot in Cleveland? Yeah, that was an interesting one. That was the last show Betty did before she passed on. May she rest in peace. Let's talk about RuPaul's look before we talk about this Rusical in a sense here. I have questions.
There are no answers.
So I'm okay what's on the outside, but I really hate what's on the inside. Not speaking about their heart, but this corset bodice that is another person's shade that's really throwing it off kind of here. You know, I like the wig though.
Like the wig.
Right, it's usually like
Matthew was being nice. Boo.
No, I like the wig and I like the face. I do.
Boo.
What's underneath?
Bootsy Collins. Boo.
The neck up looks fantastic.
For real. But it's
hairline is blurred, honey.
It's just
Jamar.
Weird.
I know you're not talking about Blur, bitch.
Yes, I am.
I know you know all about Blur.
Like don't come for my friend like that, Matt.
Girl, that's my friend like before it ever was your friend, bitch. I can talk about that Blur.
Friend, and that's what matters. And that's what matters.
Yes, you better have the last word, Dooley. You come in there, sister. Anywho, let's get past this jungle gym of an outfit. This jungle gym of a panel right now.
It is a jungle gym.
Now, Michelle Visage, I enjoyed what you looked like when you were doing the vocal lessons before we got here, to be honest with you. I'll be real. Yeah. I'm sorry. This is okay for me. I like Michelle with a little swoop downstairs. Not a. But
I like
she's
Michelle when she's living her best Black fantasies.
I agree.
Okay.
Blake.
She's giving 13 Mile.
I like when she crimp it and it's just like real urban. Like she would do a little high ponytail. I'd be like, yes, Michelle, you look good. You look like you've got Black friends.
Not Blake. You
She's
talking about? So she's giving
Harrison.
Lucy's. She's giving Lucy's teas. She's
Lucy.
giving passenger. She have a pistol in the purse teas. That girl.
Or she knows how to go get one. She's definitely around it out.
She knows how to go.
She got the my man is mixed hair.
Period.
All the guns are registered to her. We heard this. What do you mean?
Oh,
I lost my pistol. I
It's not
can't.
being registered to her.
Bridgerton.
Not Michelle giving rock from Power here. Raising Kanan. Blake says she's Michelet Visage. All right.
Not Misha.
Michelle.
Okay. SM. So you saw Abbott Elementary this week. You
Yes,
saw
that's
Abbott,
right.
bitch. When Ava said, "I thought she was a spicy white."
Can I say that this new teacher A ruined the episode for me, and I want her gone?
She was a little annoying, like to the fullest.
She blew me. Like I
was
love
like-
the episodes are calming to me, and I like watching the interactions. And she blew me the whole episode.
They just need to make her Ava's assistant and just call it a day. Don't bring her
They need to
into
murder
that
her
class.
in her way. Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't like her either. She was getting on my nerves. Alan, thanks for being there. Graham Norton's cool, but you're familiar to me. Hannah Waddingham. Oh my God, I was gagged to see her. I know her for Ted Lasso, but she's also been in a couple of Broadway shows as well, including The Wizard of Oz, et cetera here. But yeah, you've watched Ted Lasso, Blake?
Maybe I watched Ted Lasso both seasons at least twice.
It's so good. I was like, oh my God. I had that free trial with Apple TV, so I ended up getting to watch it.
He's also in Focus too.
I have yet to see that. I'm so nervous to have my, Hocus Pocus experience ruined by a bad movie.
It's not bad. It's not written for us. It's not bad though.
If it's see how it's not for us, like that conversation we were having about shows. I'm almost afraid to go there. But then again, I want to see Cornbread.
I gave it a strong B. It's good, but it's not for
a
us.
strong B. Oh,
It's
that's
not for
okay.
us. It's good for who it is for. It's not for us, but it's good.
And if you're watching to see Cornbread, don't watch it.
It's like a smooth 8 seconds.
Wow. Well, all right.
And it's about, and that's like 60%.
Well, don't say too much of the movie, please. I
won't spoil it. Cornbread just pops up and it's just like, ooh.
Yeah, I like her on the panel too, Robert. She was actually a really good guest judge, and also she seemed very concerned for baby immediately versus it having to be a certain somebody to then bring it up. Like she literally was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't want to make you cry." I said, "Oh Lord, this episode had me triggered a little bit," but we'll continue. The Rusical itself,
Boo.
I think Danny and Pixie trading positions was the best thing that could possibly happen. I think Pixie played this perfectly, to be honest with you. If her runway was better, she might have had a chance on winning, to be honest with you. Baby, you did yourself dirty. Why would you pick the smallest role? Like out of that was the smallest role. You had one scene and gone for the rest of the play. So
She did eat that scene up though. I
thought she did well for the part she had.
It just was too small. And it was like, okay, so we don't see her for the rest of the show. She would have to be big. You know what I mean? It would have to be, or someone would have to do really bad. But she did dance her ass off. And
and there's this conversation going around that like there's when they have musicals and parts like this, that there's always the parts that are designed to be the bottom two. And so it's like, is because her part is smaller, is that the part that's sort of designed for the bottom two production wise, you think?
Unless you are special and you not, because there were some roles where the girls got the smallest, but they like they were huge. They stole the scene and they did it, and it was like, damn, girl, like you was supposed to
Right.
be in the bottom, but like,
But like the big roles are also setups too, because if you're too ambitious in your goals and you end up being really bad, then we're focusing on you the entire time, which that's what Dakota was worried about, having to be on stage the majority of the time. And unfortunately for her, while she did good, Black Peppa was eating her up, and because she was acting, it was
eating her up.
You know, honey, she had a lot of candy, was that sister, and Dakota played like we have to give her NyQuil to go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? But she still was doing something. You know, little, you know, whiskey on the rim of that jar. Now, Danny, you ate it up from the moment you walked in.
and did.
Ate it alive. I was like, oh, okay. Now that's
you just needed to be done, Danny Beard.
Okay. It's okay. Good enough for a jailbroken fire stick. Are you talking about Hocus Pocus too?
Oh,
thanks for the super chat, Steve. That's funny. I can't. But I was here for the beer.
That is an actor.
John Burrs, finally nice to see you show up. No shade, but I've been waiting for something where I could see some talent. Oops, not to be
I
that
think
girl.
I want her gone. I think it's time. She's
like
giving
John
me
Burrs,
safe moment, safe. Like, if you're not going to distinguish yourself from the girls at this point, you got to go. And I don't know if they're deleting her from the episode or if that's what she's giving. Also, here I'm bothered because there's clearly a nail missing.
I think it probably is supposed to be missing because there's also a nail missing on her.
Purpose?
Right, and she's like some crow lady, a pigeon lady. You know what I'm saying? So you know, Papa, what? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought she was good, and to me, it was okay. Now we're starting to put her in the forefront a little bit because she still doesn't have a badge, and I think that would be a storyline that plays until she gets one. But I liked her today. I thought she was really good. Cool. You know, I thought she was good. Now, I will be honest with you. I thought Miss Mama was not the greatest here. I thought she did decent, Cheddar Gorgeous with her role. I was more excited for her runway than this performance. It was safe. I will agree.
It was like low safe to me.
Ooh,
talk about it, Blake.
Come on, Blake.
I when I think about her in comparison to Baby's performance, I actually like Baby's. Maybe I'm biased.
No.
I thought Baby had a better performance than
Cheddar. Okay. You know, she did sound good, Tanya. I want to give you that as well. She did sound good, but I will say that to me, it was a little like LaPhil was in the bottom three. What? It's kind of what I felt about this compared to Cheddar, who I thought was good if we're going to have that conversation, but not great. Go on, Chest.
I'm so sick of seeing boy Chest. Oh my God.
This was a robbery today, and I don't like using that, but bitch, there was energy, emoting, acting, dancing, I'm sorry. They played in this girl's face. I don't like how they're doing the film today.
And she went off on those different words. I said she didn't miss any of it.
Literally the center of this entire like group number, and was still the pool. The focus was there. No, like come on.
Yeah, they played this week. They played in that lady face.
And we said they were gonna do that when we did the Meet the Queens. We were like, they're gonna play in that girl face.
We did say that
because we were wondering if it was gonna be like last season with Miss Mama in particular, where it was like, okay, girl, she actually did fine here, but here we are having this bottom three conversation.
We feel with the Asian girls. I think that's what it is. I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, you don't know?
I mean, you know, unless your name is Jujubee
or Raja.
But even then.
Oh yeah, you're right. Even then,
she done already had hers is for me. I said, y'all want to call it that? What a weird name to give it. It's
Speaking
okay.
of the world.
We'll get there soon.
We'll get
there. Right around the corner. We and Death Drop. So listen, LaPhil, they're playing you. I'm sorry. I'm seeing it now. All right. Category is West and Wendy's. First up is Tracy Turnblad. Pixie Polite. Pixie Pilaf. What do we think of this?
It made me think of Bag of Chips.
Okay.
I
Exactly.
like
not
her.
Ginger Minge. No, I'm just playing.
Well, oh my God, I was gonna say that. I like her, and I feel like they're trying to give her a chance to blossom and to really like get into like the drags. But Mama is always just short. It's like you did a good job, but just short. Like I want her to explode and to really show us who she is. She's being polite, and polite girls don't win.
I think they're gonna drag her close to the finale and then fuck her over. High key.
Probably.
She's probably going to be that good old 5th place slut.
And it's gonna
the
be on
fan
one of those
favorite
notes when we're like, oh, she's doing well, and then that last episode will be like, I don't know, yeah. Oh, let me knock on wood. Make sure.
The audience will love her no matter what.
I like Pixie. I thought this was cute. I didn't be like, oh wow, but I thought I was like, this is cute. It's cute.
Are they giving Pixie like the Thorgy storyline to Danny Beers Bob the Dragon?
Don't do Thorgy like that. Thorgy would never have this ankle. Don't do that.
Right,
Don't do Thorgy like that.
But Thorgy would do a cartwheel across the stage to "And I'm Telling You."
That's because Thorgy saw the fuckery and was like, "Girl."
Girl, she said urban tights. I can't. Let's
Not
move
urban
on
tights.
here. Blake, I actually like this. I have to hear if you have. I was mad at Michelle. I'm sorry.
I was like, "Oh, this is fashion from you, John Bruce."
Thank you, girl. I thought this was a bop. I was hating on Michelle. Like, what the fuck are you
It's
talking
just like, it
about?
looks like a mistake. Like I think it's perfect. Like it's
Intentional. Like,
Yeah.
and it looks cool because of the fact that it gives an umbrella underneath with the deconstructed moment with the hat. Come on.
This is cute.
I thought it was a
This
bop.
is cute. Y'all played in that right. Y'all played in that girl face.
Especially after last week's like itchy yaya, I wanted to see some of this. Very much that had dead animals on her body last week. This is cute.
I do want RuPaul to give her the critique she gave Lady Camden about her lips.
Yep.
Because she said it was big, and I was like,
Mm-mm.
okay, big web. That's what I was looking at.
We want
JMCL.
Jay-Z. That's not what this is.
Thank you so much for the tip, doll. I see you in my Cash App for blessing the Sunday with the panel. Thank you for blessing us as well. We appreciate you. Yeah, John Bruce, I thought this was cute. Nothing bad to say. Toot from me. Black Pepper, Lion King.
Oh yeah, and if you've seen that musical, it's very interesting.
I was like, it's right on the money with this headpiece and all. I was like, and see. I was here for it.
I'm gonna give a soft toot because now y'all know I love her. We've seen the same kind of construction, hair, big hair, body, danceability. We've kind of seen that consistently, and I think this is great. But I don't want her to get that critique later in the competition. Like I want to see something a little different.
You don't think you've seen anything different from her?
I'm not saying that she is the same. I'm saying that there are characteristics that we see continuously, and I think she might get dragged for it.
Oh no.
I feel the foreshadowing in place. All right, let's see here. Only because I know what Dooley is referring to, and I have seen it happen to.
It's
in
moisture,
particular,
it's legs, it's melanin, it's hair, it's nudity. Like
think of Drag Race UK as a whole specifically.
Okay.
You know,
You're not talking about Black Pepper. You're talking about the continuum of those girls.
yes, because it
Correct.
always comes to that point when it's fine up until we get to a certain level, and then they go, well,
Correct.
now we're nitpicking, so now I'm going to bring it up.
correct.
I do understand that. So
I'm not dragging her. I'm dragging what she's giving in comparison to other girls that we have seen that have had a similar aesthetic. And you get to top 7, top 6, top 5, and they be like, well, girl, you know how they are. You know how they are.
Especially when they have to draw the focus on only one. You know what, Matt? It has to stop.
So she black. Get her. Okay. Pause.
Well, baby's gone, so.
Well, I did not appreciate that it frequently felt like they would praise one and knock the other down, or praise the other and knock the other girl down. It felt like both of the girls were vying for the same spot, but y'all don't hear me though.
And then we have people like LaPhil.
And they just boo her every week.
I'm sorry, you were good, but not what? I'm sorry, but you were great, but huh? Like you'd be like, okay, what is going on here? 500 plus in the room. Thanks so much for being here. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. Appreciate y'all so much for being here. We're talking about Drag Race UK's runways. Black Pepper is a toot, or I should say a puss puss for me. I don't say words from people who. But here we go. Diet Dr. Pepper. I mean, Dakota Schiffer is next. What do we give this funny girl? She's fucking pretty. I'm sorry.
Beautiful.
She's pretty as hell. I'm sorry. It's hard for me to be like, it's bad. No, it's actually really good. She's super pretty, but they do want her to put on more
It's a
makeup.
boot.
Yeah, it's a boot for me.
Okay.
It's a boot. I think like Funny Girl has so many costumes, and for you to just go in this very like safe direction to be pretty, I was like, nah, I'm not here for this.
Damn, I'm pretty. Oh. Every time I hear that now, because I was at my friend's house for game night, and like that song came on, and I said, why? And we listened to the whole thing through, sang it all together. Damn, I'm
You can buy your hair for one girl.
Oh. Tito Burrito, thank you for the super chat. Drag them all. Honestly, I think that they will oust some of our favorites to keep the opportunity for a storyline, but otherwise, it should be a good season. The cast is very strong. This cast is very strong, especially after episode 3. It became very strong. For the girls that feel some kind of way. It did. We had to go down that line. I like this Dakota. I shift into it.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
She's cute.
You're welcome. So
wow.
Hedwig and the Angry Inch is one of my favorites, to be honest with you. And I did think this was a great reference, and I thought it was done very well by Cheddar Gorgeous. What did y'all think of this look?
She look ashy.
Blonde Davina DeCampo. How we feel about it?
Oh. I mean, it's great to me. I love it.
I love it.
Yeah, I mean, the show already exists in drag, so it's not like a stretch to me.
Oh, you needed her to remove her ankles, and
I needed her to do something else.
You wanted it behind her head. I see. Okay. Okay. Anyone else?
Boot.
It's a soft tooth.
She's having a good day, y'all. Let's see here.
Wait, Chris, you said it's a boot too, Chris?
I said it's a soft tooth.
Oh. Yeah, soft too.
I liked it, gorgeous. Let's see here. LaPhil for The King and I.
Shoot.
I'm so shocked.
This
was
like,
so
good.
good. It was so good.
Well, she should be in the top.
Maybe they think she's not good TV or something. Like compared to the other like drag queens.
But if she does well in the challenge, don't put her in the bottom. Like
it reminds me of River Medway's red look, where she wore the red and the gold, and just kind of. And then when she saved that episode.
I forget. It was some look she did that was amazing. They were just like, and safe.
They were like, okay.
But they, like, I knew that season was gonna be trash. Like when they was looking at Charity Case, that first episode, when she gave all that scary clown detail and they paid her dust. I said, oh, so this is what we're doing.
To me, it's just this was presentation. She literally did The King and I in performance, full on. Took off the robes, full bit. I was just like, come on now, that should have been a safe. That's a safe. Like if you don't want to put it in the bottom, like in the top, it's like not the bottom. Like, come on now.
One of the top looks of the night.
It really was
that part.
And it's just that's why I just was like, now what in the Drag Race Italia is happening here? I will get to that in a second.
The producers think she's boring.
Now, Baby did And Juliet. I thought this was a great look, personally, especially the reference itself. And her makeup was quite fabulous. She's a good smile. But, things will happen soon.
I guess I didn't get the reference. Maybe that's why it was just kind of mediocre to me.
So
But-
and Juliet is essentially what would have happened if Juliet hadn't killed herself, but they use updated music similar to like a Moulin
Hamilton,
or
or
Hamilton.
you know how they do the rap, hip hop, or whatever with the
Mhm.
way back in the day references. And right now there's a black lead as Juliet, which was a very big deal, and that was another reason why Baby wanted to pay homage by doing this look because of that specifically. But yeah, I looked up some clips. It's pretty cool. I would like to see it whenever it's like, actually going to happen. But yeah, I don't like Hamilton at all, to be honest with you. I will go ahead and say that.
Don't,
I
don't do that.
hate it. Hate it. Hate
I
it,
haven't
Blake.
seen it. I'm just like, I hear so much hype about it. I'm like,
I watched it on the Disney. Maybe I have to go see it in person to like really get the effect. But on Disney Plus, I was like, girl, what in the fuck is happening here? What is happening here? And what is happening here? It was the rapping for me.
Yeah,
like a Logic concert. Like, what the fuck is going on here? If I wanted to see Post Malone,
It's the literal history of America.
I hear you. That doesn't make it better.
It's great. Hamilton, man.
Okay.
Clear. It's a history. Does that make it better? No.
You're supposed to be mad at the white people. That's all you gotta
Jesus.
focus on. Be mad at the white people.
We always have been. We've always been, Dooley.
That's
been.
the storyline. Be mad at the white people.
Again,
much
I'm
like
not.
Dakota, I don't really care for musicals, so
I just don't want to hear them. The rapping it killed me with some of them.
Satisfy is kind of lit though.
Very satisfied with that girl.
Satisfy
That
is kind of
show
lit.
is that girl.
You know what? And that's why I love this panel, y'all, because I know someone's going to get mad at me for disagreeing with people as they always do. But y'all, we have different opinions. This is literally how we banter and talk. Y'all, it's going to be okay. I promise you, because I can already see someone now. This is why I hate Matthew. This is why I fucking hate you too, bitch. So there you go.
Y'all can drag me because I don't care. Don't drag Matthew.
This would be a very boring show if we all agreed on everything.
Hamilton?
Thank you. No, Blake.
No.
What?
No.
Oh my God, I can't stand Blake. Okay, what, Hamilton? No. It's terrible. Okay, I had missed a super chat. Let me come right back.
Musicals make me want to blow my brains out, but some people like it.
Not all musicals do that for me. Baby looks like Alexandra Burke. Good evening.
Does she?
She looks like that comedian I used to see on Comic View.
Oh,
I can't remember her though.
Alexandra Burke. I don't see it.
Isn't Alexandra Burke? Hold on.
No, she
More
black.
like Alexander.
I know, but I was trying to get the,
Oh, she's a carbon copy of Alexandra Burke.
Yeah, I was like, I see it. Okay.
Like almost to the T.
They could be siblings for sure. Like, yeah, okay, I could see it. You know who I was thinking of? White Storm.
Alexander shit.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I knew who you thought, man. I knew exactly who you were.
It's like, let me get into my fluorescent beigeness. I'm like, that's not the no. I couldn't be.
Whoever
now Keys.
Yes, Adele Givens. Like
that's
her.
It's the mouth and the nose.
That's who I see.
It's the mouth and the nose.
Y'all are good.
I was trying not to say that I knew exactly who you were referring to, but I was like, we're not gonna do not Andale, not Adele Givens.
Queens of comedy.
Okay, that's Dooley. Get out of my brain. I was like, no, he did not.
So
no, he did not. No, he did.
She does. Like her daughter.
I see it. I get it. I follow.
No.
Google Adele Givens.
Nobody do
Google
that.
Adele Givens.
Please stop.
She was in Beauty Shop. She didn't been
It's uncanny. Anyway.
She been on the Parker. She been on
my
Alicia.
God. It's Comic View on BET. Everybody think ring. Get your last phone. Hey. Yes. That used to be it back in the day.
It was.
Okay. Bye, baby. Top tier camp. Don't care. Like the fact it was a puppet too, and it moved up top. Audrey too from Little Shop of Horrors, bitch.
This is an all-stars look.
Man,
I wouldn't say that.
how
You wouldn't?
Damn, Dooley, what is going on with you today?
Oh, come on, cynical. Let's get cynical.
I'm
Let's
not even
go.
being cynical.
Girl.
You don't think this is an all-stars worthy look?
like talk about it. I'd love to hear this
Like,
opinion.
bitch, this is one of the best things that's ever walked down a Drag Race stage.
Like, have your opinion. You don't have to go to Patreon just because people don't agree with you. And that
I think it's
shot
cute.
hit.
I think it's great. I think that was an overstatement.
I want to know
But
how
you work.
how did you transport this?
This was jaw dropping.
How was this transported?
Bitch, cute.
I agree, actually.
Blake.
Dana, you look.
I'm so confused, but okay.
It's fine. Continue.
You know, listen. She is booked on the next production of whatever Creature Corner that Jim Henson is going to have from his grave. Do you understand me? This was everything. I lived and breathed it. The fact the pot too is at the bottom, she still was shaped. There's still a silhouette. Like, and we asked for that beard to be painted, done and done. You know what I'm saying? I said, and it wasn't white face. I've been happy. I loved it. I thought it was fabulous.
One of the best looks on UK.
I put it up there with all the other seasons in terms of like top 100 looks. I wouldn't put it in like, I'm not going to go that specific, but definitely top 100 looks on Drag Race we've ever seen. That was amazing. It moved.
Yeah.
It moved. It was hello. I wish she spoke, but you know, that'd been me. I would have only been answering questions back like, yes, RuPaul. Feed me a badge. Very much that. Okay. Go in,
so
bitch.
good. I'm just so surprised. Wow.
Compared to everybody else.
Right.
Yeah, like this isn't fair. Like, could she do that? Like, I just thought, wow.
I'd have been sitting up there like, well, I know I'm not winning this week. Dead ass. I'm not gonna win. It's not possible. Listen,
and if I would have been like, and you drag the winner of the week.
And is the winner of this week. She currently has 3 badges now. She also won back-to-back, just like Dakota, but this one's trajectory is rising. So Danny is now the front runner in the competition and with a beard. Go in, bitch. You know, RuPaul be weird sometimes about people being eclectic. But the bottom 2 is Baby and Dakota Schiffer, who actually won a badge together. I said storyline, very much a storyline for me. But I also said, yeah, I get it. But I think that Cheddar Gorgeous could have possibly been in the bottom this week too. I don't know. There was other options as well. I don't think LaFille should have been down there.
Yeah, her
for
and
any reason.
Replacements for sure.
Yeah, for any reason. They did No Way from the cast of 6. Good song, by the way. This was a great lip sync, to be honest with you. I think that Baby was my clear winner, but I also think Dakota was doing work for, you know, yes, I do. I do think Dakota was working here. It was entertaining as fuck. But there has been some sort of narrative online that's been interesting that a lot of people were not too happy about. Well, at least from one commentator who decided that they didn't want to take an L. But they were saying that it was disrespectful that Baby decided to quit the competition, even though they finished the lip sync and gave us a show, didn't walk off the stage and didn't do nothing, which girls were calling iconic, but actually still went through the entire process of performing, which is asked of them to do.
Mm-hmm.
What were your thoughts when someone who was going through something mentally recognized this ain't for me and I gotta go, but still sat there and gave us a show? Could have stopped it before, but said, no, I'm going to perform it. I'm going to do it right. I thought it was respectful, if anything.
That's the best way you could do it. And then she even asked, like, can I say something? Like, I just want to go, but I wanted to at least let y'all have it before I left. And I wasn't going to deny y'all this.
And stopped it before it was, let's find out who the clear winner was. It's like, before we even do all of that, let's just leave it at a good show. Let's leave it at a good performance. I got to go. Even RuPaul had to give her respect for that. It was like, oh, I don't have to say whom the person is. Y'all kept coming to my review telling me who said that. And I had to remind y'all, this is not their channel.
Can you put in the private chat? Like,
Sure, I will. Yes,
Um,
because
I just have a small opinion on it. I don't think what she did was disrespectful at all. I just finished watching it like about 15 minutes ago before the live.
Sorry.
Before the live, I watched it twice.
and got mad at everybody because everyone was telling her how fucked up it was and said, "Oh, I'm just gonna have to go and do this on a whole nother platform." I
I
said,
think
"Girl,
we
what?"
met those girls and we know who the brain of the operation is. So like,
Yeah.
let's not. Let's not.
So she thought it was what Baby did was disrespectful.
Mind you, I have to be on Patreon because YouTube won't let me upload those videos. But pop off, it's a.
I wish she could have just let Rue make the decision, and then afterward, just be like, even if she won, just be like, you know what, Rue, I can't stay here. And you know, like Dakota could have stayed. That's what I probably would have, because it looked like a double Shantae to me.
I would agree with
Well,
that statement. Yeah.
But I promise you, it wasn't.
I did not know.
Oh, I promise you, it wasn't. They were going to listen. How it would have worked out, it probably would have been Babies would have probably gone. To be honest with you, just because Miss Mama had two badgers coming into the situation here, and it both was their second time lip syncing. That would have been more likely the case to do. I'm sure there will have a double save later. Trust. So with this, I think it was the right thing to do because it didn't take away from either one of them in that moment. It was like, let me just go ahead and exit stage left. You got a great show from this. I'm doing this for my mental health, but I just wanted to still perform. I still wanted to perform. I'd rather have this than someone blow me a kiss and walk away.
Same.
Well,
she did tell that girl. She was like, I did eat you up in that lip sync though.
And told them if I had stayed, y'all all would have got the work. Which we've seen it happen before on the show where someone literally lip synced their way to the finale. It can happen, but
Cameron Michaels.
Or a girl that should have lip synced herself to the finale and got chopped right before that we may or may not see again in a few weeks.
We did we bring up that question when we interviewed her? I think we did. I did laugh about it. Yeah, someone did bring it up. They said, and somebody came back and had to go right back in the same day. She said, girl. I said, I couldn't imagine. You had a whole tray of food and they just gave you nothing for that, sister. Anywho, baby, I'm happy you did this because I'd rather you leave with your mental health intact and you knowing that any further you would have gone, it could have gotten much worse for you. You know what I'm saying? So I give you credit for this. And anybody that says differently, I find to be strange how, you know, someone could do it one way and it'd be like the most iconic thing ever. But then somebody like this does it, trying to be respectful at least, and all of a sudden it's a crime against humanity. The fuck? Get your houses in order, children. UK, see you next week. Yeah, well, Thursday. Yeah, we'll see you Thursday. RuPaul, yeah, you had to let it go because you were like, you know what? You're right. Mm-hmm. And it was sweet. Good luck, baby. Can't wait to see you on somebody's Versus the World or All Stars because
it's coming. She wrote her ticket for it.
Yeah.
She literally she was like, y'all know I got more. I need to go work on me. Y'all gonna bring me back though.
Great storyline, producers. Great storyline. She's back and her mental health is right where it needs to be. The girl's gonna cut up. Keep it cute. Briefly, I want to have this conversation, and I do mean briefly.
Boo.
Y'all have asked me, am I covering this? I have watched it for Patreon purposes, episode 1. I do not have episode 2 in me at all. No, thank you.
It's still bad?
It is still bad. You think that they would have found a girl that did not do the best? They've been playing in our face with this editing. Like,
did you see the judging, Julie? I was like, what sense did this make? You gave someone good critiques and put them in the bottom 2. I can't do it. I couldn't do it. like praise this girl, and then in the bottom 2, there she go. Meanwhile, the girl who got red for filth, you're safe. It made no sense. I'm going to show you the looks just so you know I'm not lying. And it was the unconventional challenge. You had to make things that look like works of art, this, that, and the other. I can't get into the host. I can't do the co-host, Miss Mama. Can't do it. Can't do it. This is a look that was safe.
What is it supposed to be?
Medusa.
Where are the snakes?
Where is the makeup?
What?
Where's the melanin?
We'll
Where's-
get there.
Oh,
There's
Lord.
there's just one.
This is a corset with a dress.
You heard me, Jamar.
It's
This was safe. This
It's
was
a
safe.
corset. It's a sheen dress with some party city arms.
This looks like she's dressed for a mini challenge.
This is giving
What was-
season 3.
What was the category? Worst
See-
drag?
See,
Come on, West Drag.
I think
Like this literally gives me mini challenge look tease.
It's giving quick drag.
It's giving very quick drag.
It's giving quick drag.
we're not done. And I don't want to be mean to any of these people on the show. Please, all of you, I hope you have success in life. I'm sorry, I just can't get into this season of the show. Not especially when they already said, oh, the Black Queen's going to be the villain. Y'all had already lost me right there. You lost me there when Miss Mama said, well, she's clearly going to be the villain. How? How? This baby was in the bottom. She's pretty, but look at the shoes. Those look familiar, don't they? Same shoes Prince had on for Drag Race Philippines, girl. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I was like, what is going on here? I agree with Matty. I'm Italian in Italy, and the judging is so weird, and the level isn't there. The woman judge, the lady who's on there. Oh no. Dooley, did you hear that? She's yelling at us Stop screaming at me, lady.
Is mad. Just mad.
It was like she reminded me of those women at bachelorette parties when it's a drag show who are just loud and obnoxious for no reason. I'm like, girl, who is she yelling at, and why they're right 5 feet in front of you? Can't do it. I can't do it. Next up, girl.
What is she supposed to be?
She went home. That's what she's supposed to be at home. It's supposed to be. They got unconventional materials, and they were supposed to be representing works of art, and these were interpretations of that. I literally stopped caring, Blake. Do you hear me?
Interpretation of?
I just stopped
Brainiac?
caring.
Like,
A closet that has no lights in it. A dark space. The Last of Us. I don't know.
An arcade game, perhaps?
A map of Resident Evil, the first edition. I don't know. Okay.
yeah.
We're gonna move
Definitely
on.
unconventional.
We're gonna move on. There's more to look at.
Oh, man.
This was safe. I was like, okay, that's fine. I was like, okay, that's fine. This was given positive critiques and then put in the bottom at the last second. They were like, it's very Lady Gaga and
Lady who?
Lady
Lady who?
Lady Who and David Bowie.
Lady Annabella.
Lady
Lady
who?
O'Reilly.
Lady
Lady who?
Stop it. This is the one that said the black lady was going to be the villain, and I just was like, girl. And I was here for her because she was Sailor Moon all the way through the episode. Her name is Nehelina.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
And I was like, oh my God. And then all of a sudden
I didn't put that together, but yeah, you're right.
She was giving, and I was like, oh God, here we go. And then this one.
The Lady Gremlin.
You know what? You know what? They were like, this is, they said this was too much. I kid you
this
not.
might be the best outfit we've seen thus far.
And she sold all of it. I was gagged to get this to the bottom. I was like, oh my
The
God.
category is work of art.
This looks like a work of art in comparison.
And
This looks good.
I was shocked when they said it was too much. They were like, this is giving me too much. It's so much to see. And I was like, what are we doing right now? And where is Obama? Oh, we're almost there.
That's one
And I saw the girl's name was Obama, and I was like, baby, what is this?
What is she supposed to be?
A work of art.
Where's the art?
She's gray on purpose, right?
Jamar.
She's gray on purpose, right?
Now, Obama was in the top 2 here with the same dress that Naysha Lopez got sent home in, low key with more. You see what I'm talking about? Piece of fabric wrapped around. Blah, 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 blah.
Hey,
That's
man,
her name.
Michelle
her,
Obama?
no,
that's her drag name.
Just Obama.
Her drag name is Obama.
Yes. It's Jamar. It's Chris's clarification for me. Oh, yes, just it's literally Obama. But you know, I did like when she opened the umbrella and had flowers fall out. I thought she gave at least some presentation. Oh, this private chat.
I feel she reminds me of what was her name? Diamante
Johnson. Oh,
Mary Brown
from
España. Yeah. But no, she doesn't. They have two different faces. They have two. Listen, you.
Did she say why her name was Obama?
Dooley is about to bring the devil out of me. What?
Did she say why?
I mean, to be honest, 4 times, but we ain't there yet.
I didn't listen.
Okay.
Because I just saw the name and I was good. Wait, so people were nicknaming her Obama over there, so she decided to make that her drag name because people were using that because she was black in Italy.
I see what she was trying to do, but
Of all the people,
I still don't see the correlation.
Y'all saying that's not y'all saying it's Miles J. Stop. Miles watches. No, we're not doing that.
It's giving Mila Jam, not like Obama. Like what is going on?
Mila Jam. Bitch, I know Pray Tell is giving us everything for this ball. Okay, go on first time.
Not Pray Tell.
Because I never knew love like this before.
It looks more like
Candy. That's what.
Oh, y'all want to say Candy? Candy.
Although Angelica Ross is beat.
Right. I would.
True.
That's not Candy.
It's pretty. I just don't understand the name. That's all.
Black King, can you tell us the truth then? I need more than just that if you're going to pull in just to help me out. Because I'm kind of like, really? That's why they did that? Because that would really kill me if that's the case. Okay. It's too Sonic. You're missing some rings here. Like help us out. Like Crash, I'm right there with you, bitch. I'm like, okay, so what is it then? You know, that would be helpful. Because I actually am still rooting for her, regardless if I don't even watch the show. I'm just rooting for the sake of all be all.
You being Issa Rae.
Yes, very much that. Because it's like once they said, oh, the girl was like, oh, she's gonna be the villain this season. I was like, and I'm definitely gonna have to be voting for her and rooting for her the rest of the way because she didn't do nothing. Honestly, not Sky Black is giving Sheree Spring Summer. Here we go. Because when she started drag, she was under another name, but then Obama was running for president and decided to call herself Obama. That sounds better. Okay.
She was initially called Naomo, and then she changed it when he won.
Got it. Okay. That sounds a lot better.
Is she giving us?
Okay, we can't do theories here.
2008 Obama or 2012 Obama?
We can't do theories, don't say, but thank you for trying. What'd you say?
I said, is it 2008 Obama or 2012 Obama? Because I am confused.
I am moving away. Canada versus the world.
Fuck my drag.
What is this? I mean,
Chris, we're trying.
She's not a contestant. She's the judge.
I know. I'm just like, this what she.
So
when you see the other girls, this is gonna be a real two.
In case, at least Rita Baga I can speak for with Dooley saying that at least. I called her rutabaga the other day.
I think I hate the post.
The last thing to say for Drag Race Italia season 2, if you're watching it, God bless you. God bless all of you. I'm not going to be able to do it. I hope they have a wonderful season and good luck to all of them. And may the fortune be in their favor for the rest of their drag careers. No hate will be sent to them from my part. And I shouldn't. No, please don't. But I will not be partaking in that. No, I will not. No, ma'am. Weird. An hour and 20 minutes of what is happening. So Canada versus the World starts on November 18th. That's Friday, kids. Friday nights. We have a Friday show again, but don't worry. It's only 6 episodes. So don't worry. We won't be watching it for too long.
Thank God.
Christy, this is
It's
makes me
only
think
what,
of that
5 episodes?
pose that Cynthia did when she was waiting for her husband. Who was that man's name that she was married to at the time?
Peter? You
What's his
talking
name?
about Peter?
Yes, Peter. They were trying to get that thing back. This was that pose that Cynthia had when she was
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's what made me think of. I'm sorry.
She had that leg just wide
But
open.
it was so awkward.
Who's the dark-skinned man that got dragged for being in women's business?
Peter.
That is Peter, right?
You acting like a
Who
little
is,
bit.
who is
trying to
now
learn. Y'all know I
on
don't know
Potomac.
shit.
He's now on
I'm
Potomac.
learning.
The failed businessman is on Potomac trying to get Wendy's money to open up what is a bar. See, Diggy, she has PhDs. It's a story.
yeah.
These just be having degrees in no sense.
She needs
Like,
something to do.
She really did need something to do. They were gonna be like, Matt's bright skin, and he's hating on her. Just no, I like Wendy, but I think she's kind of boring sometimes. But I do like Wendy. I just think she's kind of boring.
Mia and Wendy need to go. So
Mia isn't. Mia's.
Yeah, she's interesting. Like weird.
She lies too much. She lies too much.
And not good at it either. Like
That's
her
really
lies are
impressive.
not like Giselle lies. Giselle stands in her shit.
They ate her up at the panel. All of them were like just coming at her. Like she didn't have nobody on her side. It was a little embarrassing.
Oh, pobrecita.
I wanted to like Mia a lot, but this season's not going to be good for her when your own friend that you brought on the show is going to get you together.
Right. And she knows, well, we're talking about Housewives.
Sorry. We're filling in space here. Well, there's space to be filled in there too. Listen, thanks, Brooklyn. Breakfast is ready.
Tracy is a forever boo. Just like a forever boo.
Tracy looks good. Tracy does look good. Mm-hmm.
She does.
It's a good wig. That's my motherfucking name. That's one of my favorite songs. Shut up, Dooley. I'm so mad. That's my motherfucking name. Like, okay, where is my out for delivery? Hurry up. Okay, listen. Yes, I skipped Brad, and I'll do it again too. Because Brad's gonna give me what I'm reading on a script answers, and y'all know that. Look at this boob.
He always looked like the white person that reads the shade room and he's trying to give, but it's like, girl, what is this?
I like Brad. I mean, he's
why? Which part?
I like him in the housewives space, not the drag space. Like he did a panel with the Housewives of Beverly Hills, and he did a good job, man. He does a good Lisa Rinna too.
I'm happy to hear that.
Who's next in the lineup?
Okay. So, outside of that barometer here and into whoa.
Boo.
Is this Anita Wiglet?
No, it's Rita Baga.
That's Rita Baga.
Oh, my bad.
Where is she from?
Rita
Canada.
Top 3 Baga from Canada.
That's why I don't know her.
This is not a top 3 look. I don't know what this is.
This is ugly as what it is.
She looked like a baby fat ad from 2004, and I hate this.
I almost dropped my phone.
She looked like she
Why
is on
baby
the
fat?
runway for 2004 baby fat.
Look, you see that velour? It's tragic.
I hate this.
Rita Baga.
This is Homecoming at Denby 2004. Like, what is this?
Yo,
3Ks.
listen, and that's all the things that y'all said. I said in my review, which I love that it's literally communicated through here. Rita, I did enjoy you on your season. This may not be my most favorite thing I've ever seen on anyone. I do think the eye makeup is giving.
Yeah. Lip looks good too.
The what looks good? The wig?
No.
I said lip.
Yeah, not the wig.
Lip and eyes. That's it.
Yeah, no shade. The top of that. Ooh, honey.
They filled that quota with Giselle Lullaby, baby. You got to come harder. Come on.
I thought you said they filled her in her hairline with Gillette razor lines, but I that's where I thought you were going, but that was just my
Gillette Lullaby. Gillette Nat.
Those earrings look like bracelets.
They probably are for some, yeah, there
Oh.
probably are bracelets. They could be. 2 and 1. I'm moving on, Rita. I'm so sorry.
Sorry,
Can't wait to see you this season.
allegedly.
I can.
Big Lotto is next.
Boo,
Boo.
girl. I'm
Not
not even
Big
gonna front.
Lotto.
Boo. See Diggie's funniest
You know,
comment
I'm not-
ever in life. Boo.
know,
Just boo.
I'm just saying, like, in Housewives land, I usually give the Housewives like a clean slate at the beginning of the season. Like, y'all don't do that for her. I just give her a clean slate.
When you throw
Boo.
everything
This
you
Boo
have
is
at
the
trying
clean
to
slate.
struggle
No.
to make top
The
four,
clean
girl,
slate
no.
Boo. Like, this is
No.
what you told-
See-
this is what's here. This is the Boo.
I
It's the
always
boo.
Nothing.
listen, I always do clean slates, but honey, this is the same kitchen floor from yesterday. You know what I'm
That
saying?
part.
Like they mopped, but they didn't sweep.
But that part, and like compared to the other girls on your cast, like what are you giving? It's very, very obviously first out. Very obviously. Like boo.
I just
You
love
see-
how she
you
is
see
pro-black
the
and she's doing like Kendall Jenner of all people. Like,
I feel so bad because I'm tearing this queen down, but boo.
or is it Kylie? I forget who wore the outfit.
Boo.
I don't think she looks bad here.
What's good about it? Point it out specifically.
Well, I like the first photo better, but
So wait, let's be clear. Let's be clear. You like it from afar.
no, but I like it from the thigh up.
Because the leg position is chop. Honey, who gave her who
They
said stand like
evaporated
this?
our homegirl from the whole season. When she was low, they edited her out and moved her along in the season and then paid it during the finale with all the extra Shantae. No, it's a boo. This is a boo, y'all. This is a boo.
Well, I hope she proves y'all wrong.
It's giving
How?
boot, bitch.
Where? Which part?
I mean, during the show.
Where? She's not making it past episode 1, so where?
See, Diggy, it's giving chop.
It's giving
Okay.
chop.
It's Big Lotto. Okay, it's giving chop.
It's giving chop.
I'm just
Honey.
trying to-
And I feel bad because I'm going hard, but oh my God.
Listen, this is why she didn't give me eye contact at DragCon. That's fine.
But drag her. Y'all drag the living shit out of her.
It's girl, and you went to
I'm
BravoCon knowing that you be putting people in wash bags too. Now let's keep it cute. Now
Oh,
I'm not
I
coming for her
give
drag. I'm coming for
her
her drag in a drag race lens, and it don't it don't give. And now she's going home. So like,
listen. I think she's a wonderful person in real life. I think that she
That
probably
part.
gives a lot in real time. I probably
part.
think that she's amazing in the real world on this show and in the format that is given here.
Harriet, I don't know. I would actually probably just eliminate myself at that point. I don't know.
But when she's listen, I just whenever I heard her say this is the bodysuit queen, that's the first finger. You know what I'm saying? Just the first finger. And I know she was being funny, but that joke was not hilarious. Okay. It was like, oh, is that what's gonna happen? You know, because we're afraid. We're all afraid. I just want to be proven wrong here. I would love that, to be honest with you. It's happened before. I listen, Raj O'Hara, season 11. I was going in. Now that's my bitch. I love her down, but
I think she
also,
has talent though. I think that's the difference.
you know, Dooley, I
Ooh.
was trying so hard not to think about that, but you know, if you pull out your composition notebook and go to page 73, we can all sign right there. So I'm moving on because God forbid that, you know,
You
this
said
bitch
page
can fight.
23?
Yes, Drake is giving face.
Stephanie Prince is next.
Who's she?
She was also on Candace Drag Race, something that you don't invest your time into for Canada versus the world. Time for you to go back and watch Candace Drag Race.
I'm here for the rest of the world.
We'll get it.
Just saying.
Oh my God. Okay,
Okay.
that's
I
point.
like
That's
Stephanie
point.
Prince. I
That's
think
shame.
the other girls are not going to like Stephanie Prince because she got a mouth, as we saw,
And she not afraid to use it.
and she's not afraid to use it.
Oh, that was
Give me
good.
Diet Vanjie.
Diet who?
Vanjie.
He said
Ooh,
diet. Well, there's
man.
pants on. How is it Vanjie?
Okay.
That's true.
And it's not red.
No chest glitter.
Jamar.
I forgot about that, Jamar. I forgot about the titty glitter.
How could you forget? It hit
I
you
forgot.
Runway for like 6 weeks.
I see it for Stephanie, but based upon the other girls in the competition, they are going to pay her dust. She ain't getting nothing.
Well, I feel bad because, you know, Stephanie is also Filipino and how they be doing people on this
That
show.
part.
All right, moving forward. But I think listen, to be honest with you, I do feel there is a Muppet wrapped around her waist here and it's dancing their cares away, worried for another day. But I do think her face is beat. The wig is downstairs, though. You know, it is a little.
It's so real, sir. Like
It's real, but it's not drag.
She will sell a house. She can sell a house.
That's what I'm saying. Like she sells houses in Key West.
Girl,
Key West.
you just be a second grade teacher.
I think she's on Love It or Listed with this wig. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Or,
I think she's
like house number 1.
Yes,
house
selling
number 2, or
Tampa.
House number 3. Like, what is, and they already picked house number 2. They're trying to fake, and you're like, girl.
like
Selling Tampa.
not Angie put her on the new season of Housewives of New York City. All right, let's move on here. We like you, Stephanie. We like you. I do. I like you, Stephanie. Ice Couture, winner of Candace Drag Race season.
I think this is a bad decision.
What? 2?
Why are they putting a winner on here?
I think this is a bad decision.
This is what everybody was talking about. Now
Why
this
was
is
BB put
a
on
nasty
there?
pose, though. This is a nasty pose. For her.
Oh, she ate them other girls up,
Yeah.
bitch.
This is a nasty pose.
And that face, she paid good money. Good
Okay.
money.
Isis Couture is like before this is at a high. Like, why would you descend to like compete again when like you just finished your reign? Like, we loved your looks. You served on the last season that we saw for can't like. It's too early to expose yourself to more competition. I think this is a bad decision. I think she looks great, but like, girl, why?
Maybe she needs a check.
Well-
The money's not taxable for those who are Canadian residents. You know what I'm saying? That's $100,000 she got flat.
Well, to be on TV as
She
well.
got about 65,000.
No, if they were in America, they would. No, she got the Hundo K. Like,
Oh, I'm sorry. You're saying if that money was not taxed.
yeah.
I
So
understand.
if you're not a Canadian citizen in this competition and you got the money, say if you win, then it'd be taxed. But if you're a Canadian citizen, it wouldn't be. FYI for the girls.
I love Isis Couture. This is just a poor decision. This is poor decision making.
I mean, if she wins, it's an extra smooth 100K in her bag.
And it'd be
You
a
see
whole.
how they pounced on Pangina? Pangina was beating them girls, and they was like, "Okay, girl, you can go."
Angina was beating them girls' ass.
Like, what?
Yeah, but talk about who did it.
Mm. She did what needed to be done for her to get to where she needed. But
You're right.
Was it
But-
You're right. You're right. And I do love her to death too, but I also go, girl, if that had not had happened, if that had not had happened,
Matt, she boxed them girls for half an episodes and then got chopped. Like,
every time she had to lip sync, it was, well, I guess Pan's winning this one. Because yeah,
Every time he had to walk down the runway, I guess Pangina's got this.
ate him alive, you know, and it was like, okay, so by all means, bring Pangina back for a winter season where no one goes home so we can actually
I
enjoy her
agree.
full drag.
that part.
Hey, Isis. Bye, Isis. Victoria Scone coming back into the competition.
Excited.
Our AFAB queen here. The chop block was saying that it looked like someone pulled her into another century with how they cinched her with this corset.
Mm.
What do y'all give this look here, though? What do y'all feel about it? I'm happy she's back, though.
Me too.
The mug is right.
Yeah, I mean, she pays.
I'm glad to see her.
And I want to see.
You know who she is?
Victoria Scone, isn't it? Like she like injured herself. I love
She did.
UK. I just don't
She
like
did.
Canada.
That was good shade, and I appreciate that.
Y'all have really been doing it today.
know who
Can you
that
please give
is?
the panel some props, y'all? We've
I
been doing
think
it
it's gonna
today.
be the dark horse because
I'm
they're gonna
wondering.
pay it. That's her storyline is dark horse. They're gonna pay it.
I would be like, that's something to worry about because she came in hot.
Okay, I
Yes.
agree with you, but we're going to see two girls that have been here for the 49th time, and I think they're going to be focused on the other girls, and they're going to let her ride. They're going to let her ride up.
Shit.
You think they're gonna let Victoria ride up?
I think they're gonna be like, oh well, we can't fight everybody, so they're gonna fight on the other 2 seasons All Stars girls, and they're gonna let Victoria roll up and take everything.
I think that's going to happen too. She won't be looked at as a threat in the beginning, and then they're going to be like, "Oh no, it's too late," because she never got to really show anything. You know, Mama rolled that ankle, darling, and it was
episode 2.
Yeah, I'm just excited for her confessionals because we did not get a full season of her confessionals last time, and she was already giving a lot. So I'm excited. I think upstairs she's excellent. I think right down here, though, you know, come on, Joanne's. It's fine. It's fabric.
Come on, Joanne fabric.
Yes.
Yeah, like close up. This is so much better. Like
that eye is.
They gave her the Adele treatment, low key.
Oh. Which Adele?
Not Adele Evans.
No.
19, 21, and 23.
Thank you.
Oh,
thank you. Come on, Blake.
21.
Okay. Is this before or after the cancellation?
We canceled Adele?
Adele said, I'm a tourist bitch and I'm tired and I'm canceling my concert because I'm going home tonight.
She put it back on. The tour is like supposed to be later next year.
That residency with Vegas is not up. She don't have that anymore. Huh? Oh, she is? Oh.
Yeah, like the tickets already, I think, went on sale.
Ooh. We're gonna talk about
something. Like she needed a nap and some snacks, but like Mama canceled the concert.
A nap and some snacks.
She needed a nap and some snacks.
So,
if y'all have an attitude, 50% snacks, 50% nap. That's it.
Can we talk about Vanity now? Vanity Milan.
Nervous for her.
This is great.
Blake.
Say more.
I love this look.
Has this been done before?
We just saw 3 different versions of it from Isis and Kendall just a second ago in the same kind of dress. If you really want to where the repeat is, but the wig.
Amara La Negra.
Very that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm. The eye makeup is everything. The hair is everything.
Yeah.
And we still remember her makeup from the last time.
I'm a little nervous for her trajectory because they're gonna play in her face so that she can lip sync, so that she can give us a show. So how long they gonna let our good Judy till send these girls home?
This is the one with the compare herself to Nicki Minaj a lot.
I don't remember that.
Like something that she was wearing. I'm giving you Nicki Minaj or something.
You're right.
I know what outfit. Yeah, there was an outfit she did that in.
And the outfit was really bad.
I mean, look who she referenced.
Oh my God, I knew you were going to take that bait. Jamar, I just knew someone was going to take that bait. God damn it.
I mean, it was inevitable.
I mean, I needed a snack, so.
I'm hungry shit too. I don't know if I want to work.
Girl, I'm starving.
Yeah, me too.
I like this. It just seems really, really cliche. That's
all. It's maybe because what I would say is this: is the photograph looks gorgeous, but when I saw the Meet the Queens and I was like, girl, this hair, it just wasn't given for me. It wasn't given. The hair was like too far down in her face. I was like, I just need to see the work you've done. She still looks a little ashen.
You know that's my word. You know that's my word. Ashen. I love ashen. I love ashen.
I thought she looked great. I was happy to see Vanity. Oh my God, we gotta move on.
Cancel all them girls.
I think she's the black horse of the competition.
Why gotta be black?
Right?
Black.
Horse. Funny because it's dark horse, but on the show they kept saying black horse. If you watch the episode, see Diggy, you would know the joke.
I'm just saying, I know the joke. I'm just saying, black and horse.
Next up,
I love y'all. Y'all are
Anita. We're stupid today, and I can't take it. Anita Wiglet. What are we giving this one?
I hate the color combination of orange and pink.
You don't like sherbet? You don't like them sherbet?
No.
Colors?
I hate all of this.
Next caller.
I agree with you, Chris. I think orange and pink are ugly together, but orange and pink on like really chocolatey skin looks really, really nice.
It's giving Anita Crawford.
It's giving.
What's her name?
Anita Crawford.
It's Anita Wiglet.
That sounds familiar.
She was on Australia Down Under season 1.
Giving
She was
Kelly Wiglet.
that was the one who we liked on the show who won Snatch Game, then got sent home the following day. And it was like, what the fuck? Everybody lost it.
I like her, but this is not it, y'all. We gotta boot this.
And I think part of the reason this is not it is because of this wig she's got on. Like, has she had a very like Cher inspired, hair down to my booty crack?
A long wig with a nice bang in the front would have been nasty. A silhouette wig.
50 inches, just.
She needs a silhouette. She needs silhouette wigs.
I need a silhouette wig. Yeah,
She needs silhouette wig.
It looks like they blurred out the little neckline to her breast.
Y'all are funny.
And we're thankful for that, Jamar, because we had to sit through Crystal Versace's the entire season, looking like a disassembled doll somewhere.
Could have been Scarlett Adams. Well,
like Toy Story 3 found them in the sandbox, bitch. Okay.
Y'all are funny today. I love y'all for real.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, what am I doing?
Terrible. Not finished Mrs. Roper.
Oh, it's funny.
Finished Mrs. Roper. I can't. Oh goodness gracious.
Oh my God.
Oh,
The
I didn't
nail
even notice
color.
her nail color either.
It's like puke green.
I was
My
gonna say
toilet last
taupe,
night.
but maybe
That's disgusting. It looked like she been playing around in her booty hole.
Blake
No.
Isha.
We're tired if this is what we're talking about at the end of this video.
I think it's like greenish, boogers. I don't know, whatever.
Oh no.
Chris said this lady's been digging her nose and then said souls, bitch. I can't. We got to go. Looking like Kim Zolciak's mom. All right.
She do.
Man, she looked tardy. She looked very tardy. I'll tell you that. Whoa. She looked very tardy. I know that reference. Very tardy to that party. I can tell you that one. I got that.
Oh my goodness.
That season 2 Atlanta reference from 13 years ago.
You're welcome. We've been watching since.
I told you, I get it on the periphery. I don't know nothing. I absorb it and keep pushing.
All right. So now on our way to America. Up first is Silk with the good old milk. I got a chance to ask her about this outfit and what was her inspiration.
Blake?
Was she inspired by
Blake?
C. Dicky?
Blake?
I'm just gonna put it in the chat. I'm gonna
Okay. All right.
because you know what? Just changing the topic just for a little bit. Just the whole photo
Blake?
shoot isn't great. That's all.
Oh, I hate this so much.
I will not
So
say
did
what
you
she
go to
told.
see Keisha Carr tonight? Are you seeing her tonight? I know it's her show tonight.
So she told me where the inspiration came from this look, and that there's some background stuff for this here that had to be done. Because I actually do like this look. Do not come for me. But I understand where she was going with this. But she talked about it when you see the Chop Block interview with her, where she would have liked to have done. But they had 4 weeks. They had to get this together. I still think she achieved her goal with this one. I want to give a close up here too.
What was the goal?
Disco.
Disco? I love the hair, and I love that there was a concept involved.
You know what? I love that she's not using Sharpie on her face anymore. I think the mug is stamped and the hair is correct.
Even if she did have Sharpie on her face, I loved it.
I like this outfit.
Matthew trying to hold it together. Jamar has said nothing, and then Diggy and Blake are just going.
I said what I said. I still said the group chat. I
Oh
love
my
it.
God. Now
I
it's
love
not
I love y'all for real. I love y'all for real. Oh, that's funny.
I need y'all to understand this is for entertainment purposes only. This should not be taken so seriously. As long
I
as you're
will say-
laughing.
I will say Silky's face card never declined.
Just as long as you're laughing. Because again, I like all these people. I put this on God. I really do. But you know, we can talk about folks. It's okay.
So, Blake, what is your thoughts?
Do we need to hear Blake's thoughts on this outfit?
I said I think the hair is cute, and I'm glad she doesn't have Sharpie on her face.
Okay.
And she did her own makeup too. She told us that they're not in the States, so she didn't have nobody. You know, it was like, let me do it myself. I said her face was good. I like the wig too. You know, the wig is cute.
You know, it's one of those. This reminds me of like one of those times when they're like, oh, pick a box on Drag Race and make an outfit, and like this is what she made.
Blake said this is an unconventional challenge look, and Silky chose it for her promo. Oh my God. Okay.
It's trash.
I just wanted to be sure that we all understood what Blake said, and that's he called her look the unconventional challenge. And she was safe this week.
Matt coming in for the clarification.
I liked it. I did. I liked it.
Wait, who said these were spatulas? Oh my God.
Who said that?
Someone said that in the chat.
Who said that? I have to look.
Oh my God.
Who said spatulas? You've never seen a pic before? Wait, what's going on here?
Who in the chat said that?
Spatula.
God, I'm trying not. I'm low key tearing up here, y'all. I can't. Trying to hold it in. So much.
Anyway, can we move on?
Yeah, we gonna move on. I like this look from Silk. I thought it was great. Go on,
I like the
Silky.
pose and her face card is giving.
Now, next up is Raja O'Hara. Fun fact: she made this look, and it's supposed to be a lava lamp for the girls, in case they were trying to figure this out. I think this looks fabulous.
That is hair. That is.
And I'm not being biased either because she painted my face for filth. But yes,
That is great.
You're entitled to your opinion. I love the padding. I love her wig.
I gotta go.
I love the face. Is there a close up?
What is happening, God? What's going on? What's happening here? What's happening? Jamar? Yeah.
Yeah. Now this is the look. I love this.
This is cute. Boots down.
Shoulders up.
What's wrong? What's wrong with the rest of it? It's great.
God. Do you really want me to elaborate?
You need to because you brought it in there.
I just said the padding is lovely.
The chicken was lovely.
I'm just not seeing lava lamp. I'm not seeing lava lamp. I'm seeing more so like Snuffleupagus ate the lava lamp or something.
I was thinking Fraggle Rock.
Fraggle, yeah, like a Fraggle Rock.
Somebody was saying, what's that show? Yo Gabba Gabba. It was a reference somebody was saying to this, but you'd have to be in that sort of thing. I disagree with both of you. Okay, I think this is fabulous, in my opinion, that I'm entitled to.
Right.
Oh, she's got a pick too.
Where?
My hand.
It's right there in her hand that she's got right here.
I'm like, did she pull it off of Silky's out?
It's pink, you bastard. What you talking about? Like, we have to go.
I think this may be like this is a stunning. Like this part right here, I love this photo. They should have did all close-ups for all the looks.
I agree.
But this photo shoot, I think the creative director needs to be fired.
Down.
But this is a great promo shot right here, though. This is fabulous.
Matthews alone.
It's giving.
Look how they fixed some people's pose, but gave Isis the same pose because it was just that good, so they didn't have to fix it up for hers. This one's got a different pose. Silky's got a different pose. Rita got a different pose. Stephanie got a different pose. Roger got a different pose. Everybody has a different pose, but Isis.
Okay.
I need y'all to catch that.
Serving.
I just don't like this color scheme at all. It's just making my eyes hurt.
Yeah.
We know Chris like the dark clubs. Okay. Let's see.
No, like
Chris like no parking in 2008.
Come on, no parking, because she was that girl.
He said we need low lighting. I don't want to see you while you turn around. Okay, let's move on here. This has been a really weird day. November 18th. Canada versus the World. WoW presents Plus and Crave. Okay. Where is my visual? Sorry. Beyonce and Jay-Z attended
you got
a
a tour
charity.
coming. You got a tour.
I
My
don't,
poster
That's
came.
confirmed.
I don't care. I want my visuals.
My
No,
poster
no,
came.
it's
I'm
true.
gonna stage for a minute.
It's true. No, mine unfortunately is still being sent to the wrong address, and I'm still waiting on them to send the first one back here. I'm still waiting on my damn shirt. But Beyonce was at a charity event. The girls were gagged. She got to meet a couple of people, or I should say they got to meet her. I should always say that. They got to meet her. But she did announce that the tour is going to happen summer 2023. They already are putting things up. Babies, get your money together.
That means gonna go on sale like soon, very soon.
And I'm like very sad because
visuals.
I don't even think I'm gonna be able to get the tickets like I want to get. I'm probably gonna end up in the nosebleeds because I have rent now that's steeper than it needs to be, and I'm like,
I
Let's
will
all
create
go together.
because I still am gonna go though. I still have to go, but I just won't be able to
It'll be
do
at least twice.
the front row. So the thing is that package was for charity, which is why it was so expensive. It is not literally what everybody was going to be paying. It was a special package to go to all of the shows, even the international shows. Like, did you see what was in the package? Like, it was
it was
a
like
lot.
first class flight to any of the stadiums that you want. So
Yes.
like that's not
One-on-one time would be like a whole lot of shit. So it was, the girls were going, oh my God, those are how much it was. Honey, reading is fundamental. It's fundamental.
One-on-one time with B go for.
Man, she probably ain't got a whole lot to say to people like us.
Like, how many millions did they pay to like just sit with B?
Do y'all like this dress?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. And I love her, but
Without the gloves. Maybe just without the gloves.
no, because that top part with the white and the stars is killing me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It looks like Blue made it.
Oh, okay.
Chris, the better joke would have been like Tina made it.
What the fuck?
That's true.
Or
too.
Uncle Johnny.
No.
No.
Too soon. Okay,
Not
listen.
too soon.
I like to cha-cha. Yeah. Yeah, Jay-Z, you know you got money. You don't care no more. Okay, listen.
Have his hair like that.
Baby.
I mean, if I have Beyonce on my arm, I just look any kind of way too. I guess I don't know.
Because you're not gonna look better.
Right.
So you hate Jay-Z's hair?
No.
It's questionable.
I like locks, but did you see Love and Hip Hop Miami? There was some, I forget his name, that was on there specifically with these type of locks where I had questions.
Oh, the guy with all those face tattoos.
Yes. It reminds me of that a little bit.
Oh, he was giving real Mark of the Beast. That guy, I can't remember his name on Miami.
Carlos, you would.
Hey, Carlos.
Top right, Bosco.
You go on somewhere, Carlos. I can't stand you. Hey, bitch.
Where have I seen that gentleman before?
You know, yeah, you know where Carlos came from. He also has excellent series and shows. He's worked with Justin Rain, by the way, as well. The Triangle. Then we have the other series. Carlos, throw your stuff in the chat. I can highlight it, friend. Go on. Writer, director extraordinaire. Hey, friend, had a good time. See, I miss Carlos low key. But yeah.
We also had all of Destiny's Child in the building.
Blue
Can we
bit
get
on
a-
something.
Can we get a reunion of Destiny's Child? I mean, like, I know Kelly Rowland said stop asking us for it, but like, I really just want to see the five of y'all back on stage.
I do. Are we inviting Latavia and Latoya?
That's why I said 5.
We can.
Okay, well, I was clarifying. Don't do me.
Listen, what was my next concern, question, statement, or being? Some little girl dropped an album recently.
You talking about
Carly Rae
the
Jepsen
princess?
also released an album too.
Okay.
Who?
Mhm.
You know the
Like
Mm-mm.
Aga Princess from
Mayonnaise,
2018 that they
mayonnaise and
supported.
white bread.
See,
That part.
now, Chris, I was accused of being rude because I said mayonnaise and white bread, when in reality, I would still say.
Well, no, I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about the music is mayonnaise and white bread.
It's not lemonade, but it's giving more like
I would say just sodium.
It's certainly not chicken.
it's giving sugar water.
You
It's,
talking about
it's-
Meghan Trainor?
No!
nobody's
No.
listening to her
And
either in
her
that same fucking music.
1950s Diners music.
Thank you, Carlos Harris. Y'all look him up. The Triangle Secret Storm on YouTube.
Girl, check your
Originally
text
scripted
messages,
series.
girl.
Dark Horse as well. Come on, 2B TV. Y'all check it out. He has good series as well. If y'all want to see Justin Rant, y'all like your chocolate. Yeah, he's in that show too. So check it out. Girls are acting. Jamar down in that acting street too. We might see him as the butler in that one as well. I'm so glad you're not in that outfit today, friend. I said, girl, he got one more
I
time.
think y'all should continue to stream Renaissance so that we can
No.
get the visuals.
I would have to have watched something by Meghan Trainor.
That part.
I'm going to be very honest with you, and I'm going to keep it clear because I know some of y'all really want me to love everything, but I got to be honest with you. Meghan Trainor makes the same music. No, thank
She
you.
gives,
It's Jim Crow doo-wop.
It's Jim Crow. That's exactly what it is. And the one time she tried to nominate Jim Crow, it didn't do well.
I'm not going to listen to Midnights either. Actually, lies. I did hear it, and I heard the same thing I've heard before. I had to mute her and her name and all that. And I know y'all love her, and she is, the favorite. But like, no, thank you.
Gonna tell us in the evening.
I like Carly Rae Jepsen's album. It was good. I thought that was good. I was like, okay.
Carly will always be just like the unspoken pop home girl.
But I went back to Renaissance.
That part.
Yeah, when I listen to anything else, I'm like, this isn't Beyonce. Let me just switch it.
I gave it a watch, just like Italia. No, thank you. I don't want to watch
You
White
watched?
Pose.
Was it
I
as
don't.
bad as
I
you thought
don't.
it was gonna be?
It's White Pose. No, thank you. I'm good.
It came out already?
White Pose.
It's
What?
White Pose, but scary. No, thank
When did
you.
it come out, though?
White Pose.
It just
Last
this past week. Yeah.
So it's Fame?
But Faye had black people in it.
You're right. Okay.
Came on the 18th.
You're right. What is a White Pose?
I think they're showing 2 episodes a week.
It's lots of gays, but not us. Yeah, it's that. I was like,
So
no, thank you.
excited for it.
I gave it 1 and I was good. I was like, no, thank you. Look, Sasha, you right there with. Bitch.
There is another black
I was
trans
like-
actress in it, though, right?
Yes, and I'm always happy to see them there where they will give us more roles for that. But
You're talking about Garnet.
I
Garnet
can't
is from DC, I think.
I can't tune in for just one character. I can't.
What would you say was the last good American Horror Story season?
Coven.
No.
I say
No.
Roanoke.
I liked Coven. I did not like Freak Show.
Roanoke got
Hotel
weird
was
with
mid
me.
for me, but y'all stay in Hotel.
Well, they you know why they stay in hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Why would they
Show I didn't care for.
Hotel was very safe.
It was crunchy.
Apocalypse is like 60%. Half of it is good. The other part is like,
The first
They
part
had
was
more-
weird, but it got good after that, and then it got stupid at the finale. It was like, okay, so
It was
what?
we doing these things that we said we shouldn't do on season 3, but we gonna do them, girl. I was like, wait, hold on.
This right there.
It's
Right
giving
there.
looking. It's giving looking, which I also hated.
It's
Aw.
it's
I
giving
kinda like
made by that
looking a
lady.
little
I hated everybody except Richie.
There's a bathhouse scene where Patti LuPone is singing with the girl. It was just
I
Like-
do think Ryan Murphy is the white Tyler Perry. I agree.
I'm so hungry.
That might be a good analogy.
I think he's low-key racist.
Tyler Perry.
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for coming. Thanks for
Here's a
being here.
disclaimer.
Did anybody see Bros? I'm just curious.
See,
See,
no.
Bros?
Mm.
Girl, no.
No.
They say I heard it was good though. Like everybody I know has actually said it's good.
I might
heard
see it
otherwise.
eventually. Yeah, we might see it
You
eventually.
know what I have seen? Chucky. And you know who's giving? Chucky.
Like this last episode was fucking
I've seen Chucky.
crazy.
Great.
I was shocked. Completely through a whole 180. I was like, wait, what in the fuck is going on here? Like, okay. Anywho, I will have that review out sooner than later with Chucky because it's just every episode something crazy happens, and I'm just like, you know what? Oh, I don't think I'm going to plan to see Till. I don't think
I have seen the Tyler Perry episode of Atlanta. I'm current, and I think it was great. They said everything that needed to be said.
Yeah, it was good. I really enjoyed that episode.
It was funny. It was kind of subversive. I'm into it.
I'm not going to see Till. Whoever just mentioned that, I'm not going to see that.
I'm not going to see Till either.
I won't either. I'm sorry.
I can't.
I'm
That
sorry.
woman is still alive and has admitted guilt and is still living in her home.
I went to the Smithsonian, the African American Smithsonian, and like at one point they had his casket with the picture. I was like, I'm good.
Yep.
Same.
Did you
Blake.
start on the bottom and go up, or did you start at the top and go down?
Of course, I started at the bottom and when I went up. I understand the experience. Girl.
For the other friends in the room, so it's literally a chronological history of Blackness. So the very, very, very bottom floor, you start in Africa, chattel slavery, boom, and that's the whole premise of like.
And please go in that order. Don't go up there first
It's
when
great.
you're doing
I
something.
learned a lot.
Yeah, it was really good. I was emotional in there. Like lots of our history is so interesting. How was Terrifier 2? Terrifier 2 was absolutely disgusting, but I thought it was also amazing. But it was one of the most vulgar horror movies I've ever seen in my entire life. I was not prepared for a lot of scenes. I saw it with Baked by Bunny. Shout out to Baked by Bunny, Houston, Texas. Here we went to the movies together.
That's who you went with?
She'll tell you. I literally, honey.
It's doing very well. It made $5 million.
It made $5 million.
That's
Wow.
For that very independent
It's the word
film.
of mouth that's now.
Oh, it's independent. Oh.
It is
Matt
with the black
texted us
writer
and
and
was like, I'm going
director.
to see this movie, and I was like, they're calling EMS to these theaters. What is happening?
The writer and director will also be a guest judge on Dragula Titans this year as well. So fun fact for that. Right, keeps talk about it. $5 million with a $239,000 budget, and when I tell you,
wow, they got paid.
But I gotta tell you something. Those scenes are so graphic. If you cannot take gory stuff, don't even.
Right.
I almost
You're
threw
not
up in
a
one scene.
heart surgeon.
If you don't like,
I'm a Saw girl, and I was told as a Saw girl to go ahead and just eat my food because it's not.
I had food. I was eating in the middle of the movie, and I had to stop I was like, "Oh no!" Once the poo scene happened, I was like, "No, I'm good. No more food."
I heard there was body organ humor and things that were spurting and dirting, and then the girls was in.
It's the way he was chopping them up was just, he was doing it with glee. Like it was just insanity. And like the way he broke this girl's arm, I will never get over how he did it. He was just making fun of her while she was doing it. Ha 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 ha. Woo! Like I was like, oh my God, while this sliced this lady's eye, you could see the inside. Oh,
Well, not.
You walk in.
Why people want to see it now.
You walk in the room and your mother's face is blown to pieces, and this man is serving her potatoes. It literally jams into her face. Girl, what? Like, yeah, the practical effect were really good. Just like Chucky, you know how they still use puppeteers in Chucky versus special effects? It's that kind of feel, that old school horror films. Like, it's like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Like, it was good, but if you don't like gore, honey, literally, Quan, talk about it. Poor Allie. Poor Allie. I said at the end of the movie, poor Allie. Oh my God. Poor Allie. It's definitely the most graphic thing I've seen this entire year. And definitely more graphic
than
than
first. In the chat, friends.
Oh, a racist blot. Okay. Block. Okay, cool. Once I saw that George, I said, "Oh, I see what's about to happen here." Did you see how someone paid for a racist bot to come over and our black ass shit? All right, let's move on out of here. Let's leave the cookout, y'all. We got these folks coming around here smelling good food. Jamar, could you? That's because it's blocked. Okay. Would you go ahead and give your social medias, please?
So you can find me on all social media platforms at Jamar84. That's spelled JAMAR84 with the exception of TikTok. Make sure you check out the my Instagram for the link to the website for the cosmetics. And don't watch The Watcher on Netflix.
You don't like it?
Just about it. It was so
Everyone said it was good. What do you mean?
It was great, and then the ending, I'm like, that's it? That's it. I didn't feel any sort of satisfaction from the end. It was great up until the end. I'm just like, what?
Everybody's been telling me you gotta see it.
I mean, it's written great, but it's just the ending sucks. It sucks. Like, I felt offended how bad the ending was. And it had all this great lead up. Like, it is good. The episodes are good until the very last one.
See, Dickie, are you for real? Please, I hope they're not watching. Thank you, Jamar. I appreciate it. Like, child. Okay, listen.
I mean, see for yourself, but I just would love to know your opinion afterwards.
Oh, me too. Me too. Okay, so C Diggy, your social medias, please.
Yes, you can follow me, CDiggy1 on Instagram and Twitter, also YouTube, and yeah, patreon.com/CDiggy1.
Thank you, C Dicky. Oh my God.
They're watching, I guess.
Yeah, they're watching. They're watching, apparently. I still ain't taking nothing back. Dooley, social medias, please.
I just want to say, I really appreciate y'all today. Y'all are funny. I have not laughed that hard in a really long time. Y'all can find me on Twitter at _Dooley Noted _. That's _DOLEYNCD_. I am Dooley Noted with 2 underscores in the middle on Insta. And then like, share, comment, subscribe. Find me on YouTube at Dooley Does Food.
Thank you.
Maybe that's who sent the bots.
Lisa Renna. Oh goodness, Blake, would you want people? Do you want someone to follow your social medias?
You can find me on Instagram, Rowley B. Oh wait, no, Barf_1.
Barf. I was like,
I was like, yeah, that one no.
That's like when I be like, if y'all hate my comments, you can find me at Jamar840 on TikTok.
Listen, to all the shows that we talked about today, to each and every person contestant that is on those shows, I still send nothing but love and respect to them, no matter what joke was said today, no matter what read was done. We do this for entertainment purposes only. So sometimes we're going to gag you a little bit or say some things that could be like, say what? But none of it should be taken to the point of being so serious that someone sends hate to those queens or anything else. So I send love to not only the queens at Drag Race UK, the queens at Drag Race Italia Season 2. It's not going to be for me. However, for my Patreon folks, I will be watching each and every week, and I will be posting that reaction for you. Maybe it'll get better. I just did not care for the first episode. Maybe. Canada versus the World starts on November 18th, so please be in tune for that. Also, don't forget that Dragula Titans starts this Tuesday. Have your Shudder accounts ready. And me and Dooley will be doing live reviews each and every Wednesday evening here. So we'll be giving those schedules up soon. A busy bitch I will be. Social medias are all up in my description, so figure that out. I'm done for the day and hungry as tuck, as are my panelists. We will see you next time here on this channel for Good Sunday, and I'll see you Tuesday, okay? Until then, puss puss, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Listen. Yeah.